Yeah,
We live, baby.
Oh, you saying that?
Just make sure everything is muted. That's recording.
Oh, you don't need the light on?
That would help.
You need me to make it lower or?
No, you can be fine.
Yeah.
Wrapping ground.
So I got some room over there now?
Hey, well,
A little bit, yeah.
I don't know how boxes got right behind you again. I was literally trying to like space.
Oh, right. But once we get that, once we get the new table, the new desk, yeah, we get a second mic, it'll be perfect.
Was I not supposed to have those 3 last time? Or was that gonna fuck
You ate all 3 of them?
I thought
Nasty word. Nasty.
I thought you handed it to me. Oh, you
Nasty. This gonna be gone for the last
You
part.
are so useless, bro.
That was nasty.
45 minutes, you about to be.
That was nasty work. You know what I'm saying?
That was
Like everybody, the fact that everybody took
disgusting.
it, like, I handed it around, everybody took a piece. So I just gave like take a
I
piece.
didn't know that's what you was. I thought I heard you say. Look, I think I heard you say was leave the rest for dead. Or leave some for dead.
That's
So
what I
was like-
said.
At least
so I was
something
like, okay,
good.
Yeah, I was like,
I
I
thought
there.
everybody took like the row, and I'm like, okay, this is the last row.
All of them.
Let me
Oh,
make sure my phone is charged, nigga.
about to have an awakening.
Well,
I ain't did 3 of them in a row yet, so I'm like, you gonna let me know, nigga? I'm 2. I grabbed 2. I think Rudy, didn't you grab 2? I grabbed 2.
I grabbed one.
Oh, it didn't matter what you grabbed. Like, you know what I'm saying? But it was like,
oh, so that was yours. My fault. You should have had 2.
so like, I didn't care what it was.
I had one.
We just left something did, but I had grabbed 2 out, and I saw Rudy grab like. Rudy's running, but
I'm
yeah,
supposed to switch later, Phil.
I don't know if that's gonna happen, bro.
Yo! You still do it? Dog.
You're gonna be high as a bitch.
Yeah.
No, I mean 3 was like, cause even on the back of the box, it was like 1 and 3 is like a good day in the office. So you about to be teetering on that 4.
Okay.
You about to be teetering on that 4 to 6. 4 to 6
I ain't
was
ate nothing.
4 to 6 was a night in the woods.
You ain't
Like,
ate
that's
nothing
why
all day.
I
Hey,
ate
listen,
something.
I haven't eaten anything.
I've been drinking for the last 2
As
hours.
soon as I, soon as I consumed something, I said, you know what? Let me get these nasty ass chips on my belly.
I get out
Nasty ass
I
coke.
ain't shit today. All I had was sparkling water and coffee.
Dog, I'm gonna probably show up at the highest one because I'm gonna be laughing so hard later on in a minute, dog.
I didn't know,
This
man.
store going.
These chips is terrible.
Don't told you they were
This is the
horrible.
last 3.
These are horrible.
They were horrible.
Like I only had 2. Deuce had 2.
Well, niggas set me up
No,
first.
no,
No, you didn't. You a greedy motherfucker.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
did.
yeah.
You didn't ask any. You
I
didn't ask additional
Yeah,
questions. You
yeah.
definitely didn't ask what
I did-
circumstances should be on this.
I did.
Yeah,
You right?
Yeah,
So I was thinking, bro,
bro.
you
You
handed
finna see
it
every level. We finna see literally every
Yeah.
level in one
you
one
handed
session.
it over so casually.
Bro, I just really was like,
That's
I
what
just
I
want
said.
to make sure you
Like
guys
I
know.
said, a statement of, hey, make sure you leave some for dig, and then you hand it over. I'm like, okay, clearly this is the part y'all left for me.
And he's
It
gonna take
wasn't
off.
like that.
Like,
It was not like
Hold on.
that.
like Passenger 57.
I said no because I knew everybody was taking some, so I was like, I didn't know.
That's
I mean,
it.
no, you did what you supposed to did. I told everybody to take,
With
you
your
know,
big sis
I'd have
kids,
been your
how you
man
doing?
if somebody would have took 3, whatever. But it was like it just you ended up with 3. Like I said, that was really on them. Because they both took 2, you only had 1.
Don't put that.
You understand?
Don't do that.
Like you understand?
Don't do
Like,
that.
Yeah, got the
Bro.
diversion. Yeah.
Don't put that on us.
No deflection here.
I'm just saying.
We following the
That's
instructions.
right. Hey, take one. Pass it on.
No,
Bro said take one.
Because I mean, what's more funny is Diz didn't ask nobody.
Nobody.
Hey, how many
He
of y'all
didn't
say?
ask
All the last-
You
these
didn't
last
ask
things
me
for
my
me.
question.
He didn't ask me for anything that goes it was. He didn't ask
The crazy thing is, I looked at the box, but that was as I was chewing the last one. I was like, that's what he did. I check to see.
Nigga didn't ask nobody nothing,
Good old
bro.
microdosing.
Dog.
And then, see, I saw that. I'm like, I should be fine with me.
Roll. Okay.
We'll see how the podcast goes.
You live already?
Yeah, we
Yeah,
live,
hold on.
baby.
This podcast might mysteriously go missing.
Yo.
Hey,
So just
I don't know, man. When we get inebriated, I think some of those are the best conversations. 'Cause last
I don't
week,
know. This is
This is different.
last time you boys was on that chocolate. You said pause.
No, that's
Last time we was on chocolate was hilarious.
Hey, that last time we
That's
was
the
on
most
chocolate
epic
was
intro ever.
That was solid.
because it kicked in at the time to go. So that was a long outro.
That was the most epic intro ever.
Like the intro
I
outro.
had the intro it.
The most epic intro outro ever.
Yeah.
We should be fine.
No, you the one that kicked off the laughter because you for whatever reason.
That's what I'm saying. Diz
She wanted to make sure it was canon.
I know Diz gonna be so serious.
He definitely wanted to make sure it was canon.
In about an hour, Diz gonna be extremely serious. This gonna have me crying laughing, dog.
We're trying to make sure we had continuity.
Dog. He better say something. He's gonna be thinking he's so profound. I'm finna literally look at this.
Oh wait till y'all see my next story time. So hey, I'm gonna give y'all a little heads up. I've been working on the story time. This is probably the longest one I had to edit. That's why it's taking forever. So I did a story time about how we ended up on Shade 4 or 5 series FM, right? And so I'm just talking about it and everything. But I have a moment where I talk about Didge and I'm talking about like how niggas bought tickets real fast and I was late to the party. Oh, and I was like, I said, I bet you Dish kicked it off. And I bet you he had some whiskey involved. And I had a little segment talking about, with Dish, the whiskey in it. He get the Dish to buy something ASAP. But here's the thing. I said Dish is productively an impulse buyer. Like he's an impulse buyer, but it's not dumb. Like he was like impulse buyer, we got better mics. Impulse buyer, we got black magic.
Nah, he wanted to be on that motherfucking water in Jersey. He was ready. He had that shit in the group chat. Like, this is where I'm at. He like, damn, nigga.
Like, you know what? That sounds like a good idea.
No, I know it wasn't. Actually, I do know what happened. I was talking to my mom. You know what I'm talking about? You were going to go to New York, and she was tempted. I had a glass of wine.
You did say there go.
I didn't have a glass of wine, but I was talking to my mom, and when I told her, like, oh yeah, we going to New York, she started talking about her New York trip. She loves going to New York. So she was telling me all about the places that they went, told me about like, all the different places they could see. She showed me some pictures. I want that place like that. Let me go ahead and see what these prices are like.
You want a place like that?
And then
that wine, that's what I'm saying. Wine with the mom's gonna have you. I'm already shopping, nigga. She dressed with that ASAP, nigga. Like my boy know, I'm gonna tell you how to treat yourself. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna tell you how to treat yourself. What you looking at, bitch?
I just didn't like how uneven this was.
Yeah, it's better.
The last promo.
It's better.
Damn, I forgot the Xbox is on. That shit popped up.
It was doing updates.
It's been done with updates for a minute.
I know. I didn't. I'm saying that's why it was still on. I didn't check back to it. All right, I'm ready with niggas. Good.
All right.
What else? What's your ready?
No, I'm good.
I mean, he was showing something to the camera earlier.
I'm not yet. Yeah. I went to Red Maple yesterday.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
That's what she did. You good?
Yes. Yeah. 3, 1, 2.
All right. Welcome back to the Geekset podcast, only podcast that blend hip hop culture and geek culture together. I'm your boy Deuces. With me, I got my man Bacardi Sensei in the building.
What is good, everybody? How are we doing today on this lovely Sunday?
Hey, I feel great. Like I feel like the energy is really good.
It's really good.
I got my man Gidge in the building.
What is happening, people? What is happening? How are you enjoying today?
Not yet. We haven't yet.
We got Hollywood Trip in the building.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody, how we doing?
Got that Fresh Friday the 13th tap. You know what I'm saying?
No, I didn't even see it either.
Yeah, and then we got King out the shop.
Yeah.
Man, how's everybody been, man? You know. I like to have that moment when we get to check in. You know, Dish, how you been? Dish got the new move.
Yeah, it's been smooth. The move.
Move right to a place that looks exactly like his old place.
Hey man, no, it got less carpet. You know.
Less carpet.
More hardwood.
Was that a deal breaker?
I hate carpet.
That nigga said I love it.
Carpet is so.
No, I'm over to it. I hate carpet.
But yeah, you know, better place. More parking for people. Now water on its way out. More parking for people, like to have people over and whatnot. So I like that.
Party Dish.
Cardi, what about you, man? How you been?
I've been good, bro. I've been busy. I had fun. You said
you get Bacardi. They had the side quest.
They
had the side quest.
Bacardi.
He won't be telling people. I'm like, hey, yo, what you doing this week? He's like, oh, I'm in Minnesota. I'm in Dallas. Like, bro, these are the most. He's gonna be having side quests. You've been having side quests a lot lately, bro.
Bro,
you went
and saw the Rock in Minnesota.
Maybe.
You went and saw D Block in Minnesota.
I did go see D-Block in Minnesota.
Because your first side quest started right after Dream Climb. That was the first side quest. You know what I'm saying? And then ever since then, it's just like random. Where the party gonna be at? We learned through the stories.
Where in the world is Bacardi San Diego?
But, bro, where was you? Because the story looked mad interesting. What did you get like?
What going out? Oh no! So shout out to my sister. Shout out to sis. And I wanted to go see her out in Minnesota because Black's gonna be there.
Yeah.
Then we are everybody. You know what I'm saying? Doesn't know, or you know what I'm saying? Shout out. But no, I took the train. This was my actually first time taking the train.
Yeah, they got the Borealis train take you there now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So it's no different than the drive. It's like 5.5, 5:50, 6 hours pretty much. But
You can find right here like 50.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. So
Like $50 one way.
Yeah, one way.
Yeah,
so I was
You
like,
probably paying that gas.
Yeah,
definitely.
definitely.
So I didn't. So that was my first time actually, and I ain't been on the train ever. So that's why. So
Ever? Like not even the shower?
if I did, I don't remember. I had to be a kid or some shit, but I've never did. So what's really crazy is this. I've caught the coach and everything. I was in Chicago, like the Greyhound.
You took a bus there?
I would take the
You cold.
But it was weird because I never would just think about the train. And I was going like, I was catching the bus. She's like, nigga, you know you're not.
You
absolutely
oh,
not.
Absolutely
not.
Bro, no. Take the train. The train is great.
The train is nice. I took the train to Chicago. The train is nice.
Yeah, I took it to Chicago.
That's the one time
I ever took it. Chicago.
I want to go somewhere from Chicago because Chicago like the other train. They got the
I'm trying to take the train. How
long is that?
It's like a day.
Yeah,
it's like
I'm here for
it. Yeah, it's like a little over a day.
I want to do the whole Amtrak.
Because the way I want to train, I'm like,
But
if we do it like how we did,
but it is pricey though.
I'm here.
It's very pricey. Because I looked it up too.
It's not cheap, but I still want to do it.
Yeah, I would do it. But I just want to take a trip anyway. In general, I want to take another train trip, like and use the better, like ride one of the better trains. But no, like Lots was actually gonna be in Chicago, I think Tuesday. So it's like, but so that was really the decision. But I never been to Minnesota other than Mall of America, so that's
I didn't go. I didn't go to Minnesota.
Really? I thought you definitely been to Mall of America at least. But it's nothing but it's really Milwaukee. So in my honest opinion, Minnesota's. And I don't even try to. I'm not disrespecting Milwaukee in any way, but because of like just being in the downtown, like St. Paul and that area, we're building. Wisconsin trying to be there.
So you sure not? I think the Detroit and Chicago is like. Are we trying to beat everybody around us there?
No, the thing is, I think they're trying to beat us. We're just so used to what we do because they didn't have that years ago.
Really?
Yeah, they did. They were very. That was like more, laid back, like religious.
Was it?
Yeah, bro. It wasn't. They wouldn't have clubs. I mean, they have clubs.
Yeah,
they've been doing that, but not on that stage.
That would make more sense there. Because I definitely I was like in certain areas I was at. I was like, I like just the building structure and the park area they was trying to create and all this. And it was really fucking busy down there, bro. So it was like
Big Sis Chris said for 60, you go from Santa Barbara to San Diego along the beach.
Oh, really? It's a train.
So you know what? And you know what? Tony Baker been talking about that a lot recently. Like, there's a thing like he I forgot some area he rather takes the train and he does it for the scenic route.
It's a train that goes up and down the coast, pretty much. Yeah. But it's a tour, and you know what I mean, like.
Oh, I know they got.
I mean, they still have stops.
In California, they got like the Napa Valley. I think it's like a wine train, or takes you to all Napa Valley wineries.
Really?
I can't remember the name of it.
Remember when we were in San Jose? They was like, bro, y'all want to go to San Fran for like, bro, the train is right here. Can take you to San Fran.
We were I was in Oceanside, and we were standing. At the time, we stayed in Hermosa Beach, but we was just driving down there. And we saw the train. I'm looking like we could just hop on. She's like, we won't come back. Oh yeah, you're right.
We won't come back. But the locks in general. So I mean, I was only there for the locks. Like I went there Saturday, been out for a club or two.
Yeah.
The club energy. It was definitely still kind of walk. I mean, it's a lot more.
But was you at a gaming bar or something? I could have sworn I saw something.
No, yeah, that was on the Sunday. So that was before going to the concert. The concert was on Sunday. We was at a sports bar, but they had an actual like arcade area in the back. So I had my little moment there. But bro, the locks, like I went for the locks.
Of course.
It's the lock. Amazing fucking concert. You know what I'm saying? After seeing Jada Kiss, but I still think it's one of my greatest moments to see him. I call it the Hell in the Cell at the rave. You know what I'm saying? Because that hot ass day. You know what I'm saying? But
Crazy, bro.
the rave on the hottest day in Milwaukee. That's what it was. Like, but no, I mean the last concert was like they on the anniversary tour, so
Yeah.
the shit was fucking dope, bro. Like the back house, it was one of those small like standing room concerts. So everybody, and I realized that you can't sit down in the Locks concert, bro, or even Jada Kids. Like I get why.
Yeah.
You gotta think when you think about artists, then you picks whatever. Like I would never want to be in that kind of caliber and have niggas sitting down at my like, well, you gonna stand or don't be here,
Right.
Like,
So Trip, you had an interesting tattoo adventure side quest.
Man, I mean, but even before that, I went to.
yeah.
I was at Dynamite. I was on TV.
Listen,
So it was dope.
shit was on TV,
Bro. Even the story
look at
behind
extra
that.
hype though.
like.
The story behind that. So I bought my ticket late. Right, I was out there with my homie and his guy. I bought my ticket the Sunday before Dynamite. So right after I left here, I met them at the bar. I bought the ticket. I got my ticket separate, so I wasn't sitting next to them. We get there, and they didn't sell enough tickets, so they had to reassign our tickets. So I got reassigned to another area, and they got reassigned next to me. So we were like, "Hey, can we just sit all together?" It's like, "Yeah, cool, we get you." We get in there. I'm walking into our area, and they got this reserved seat. And one guy is like, "Who the fuck is this reserved? Who the fuck got this?" And it's MJF. He's one of the biggest names in All Elite Wrestling.
Okay.
He got his own reserved seat right where we're sitting at. I'm like, "Oh man, we finna be on TV." Like, we finna be on TV, dog. The opening segment, and he's right behind us, and we sitting there, we're going crazy now because he come out before before it even it's going live. He already sitting behind us. We going crazy, and he looking over there. It's like, bro, shut the fuck up. Like, look my guy dead in the eye. Dead in the eye. We going crazy with the MJF chat. MJF chat. MJF. And he look, shut the fuck up. I'm like, bro, like, you should have a moment. Like,
I come at you fast, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
So quickly, bro. Like, it was just, even though it was not a packed house, it was still probably one of my favorite wrestling events to be to. Yeah, because of how much it changed, right?
Yeah.
We got the chance to be in an intimate setting where
you was involved in it.
Right.
Yeah, you became involved in it.
I went back and I watched that. I watched it live. I mean, I watched it recorded, and I can hear myself on TV. I'm seeing myself like
because you were that close to everything.
Yeah, I'm like, bro, like I got more
like you in the NFL. Then you better call about your credits.
Right. More screen time to see it. What? I want that. It's your IMDb. Like, as seen on A.
Bro, like, and then like almost every time I go to AEW, I always get some type of TV screen like time. So it was just amazing to be there for that moment at that time. And then I got, it was Friday the 13th, so I had to give me a Friday the 13th tattoo. And it took me maybe like 16 hours to get me a tattoo. Overall, like, just the whole day. I didn't realize. I thought it was. I knew it was big. I knew getting a tattoo on the 13th of Friday was a big thing. I didn't know how big it was.
I didn't know it until yesterday.
Like it was.
I mean, like niggas really making impulse decisions on Friday the 13th.
It was a line.
Bro.
It was a line. The shop opened at 10 o'clock. It was a line out the door at 10:02.
It was them tat.
It makes Jason's whole history so much more makes more sense.
Yeah.
Because niggas be fucking on Friday the 13th.
Niggas be
You know what
doing
I'm
some fucking
saying?
crazy shit.
Y'all
on
doing
Friday
shit
the
not
13th.
caring about nothing going on
Not a
on Friday the
motherfucking
13th.
I can see it, yeah.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
can see it now. Yeah, because the way he put it to me, like the nigga came and got a retwist in the whole time frame of waiting. That's a wild like, hey bro, I'll be back. The nigga came in and said his number was like 84, and they was on like 60 or some shit for tattoos.
So you thinking like, bro, that's not that far from 60,
Bro.
But I'm like, it's a tattoo, 20, 45 minutes of tattoo. Like, then when bro, like, and this nigga's in there like getting 3 and 4 tattoos. I said, oh no, bro, you ain't going.
Niggas was going crazy.
Bro, I went back to that same shot and the doors were locked.
Gotcha.
Dad, they gotta stop letting people in. Like, fuck that.
Oh my
You got a
god.
number because we ain't letting you in no more. But yeah, Friday the 13th, like piercing and tattoos apparently is a big
I
thing.
did not know that.
Did not know. So King, you finished?
Yeah, I mean, no, I was just saying, I didn't realize. I knew it was a thing because I got people that get tattoos on Friday the 13th. I just didn't realize how big of a thing.
Yeah, like now I gotta give me one though.
Yeah,
Like, I didn't.
I would
Like,
say
I
that's
didn't
definitely
know.
right up your alley.
Yeah, I did not know. Like, and I mean, I always try to do something. Like to me, Friday 13th is a holiday.
Yeah,
So,
that's
I
why.
always try to, even if I'm just gonna get outside or do something. You know what I'm saying?
That was
I
why I
just
hit
never
you up.
thought
I'm like,
of doing like getting a tattoo or anything. You know what I'm saying? Like,
the one person I know that's gonna celebrate the holiday, like I celebrate the holiday, is Bacardi.
right.
Oh, so that's how you hit him up.
Yeah, I was like, Bacardi, what you want tonight? Oh, you.
I mean, I got all. Yeah,
Yeah, you gotta say, Bacardi been out here. You know what? In between pies, it seems like it's just been a side quest because on King's story, I just be like, see, you got back up with your biker club. Y'all had mad
Yeah,
at me.
King had a
Yeah,
weekend.
out
I was
here.
mad. King didn't even call me. That nigga, I was like, that nigga,
Nigga, you was in Minnesota.
no, that was the Friday night before I left though. I was like, I'm going on Saturday. Friday, I did with you on Friday.
Yeah.
Let me know if you actually do something. Like,
Oh yeah. So that was. Let me tell you how impulsive that was. I wasn't gonna do nothing Friday, but I found out at the last minute that our party was gonna be a Slash birthday party.
okay, so you had to go.
Yeah, you know. I was surprised. Hey, don't get me wrong. Them niggas got the snickle fritz the whole weekend. Like, never once was I ever 100% for them. Like, I was always tired as fuck. But we had a good time. We went to so it was the Packers home opener, which nobody knew, and we were supposed to have our opening night for our weekend. It's our anniversary weekend, which is crazy because it's my bike club's anniversary weekend. It was also my actual marriage wedding anniversary weekend.
Oh,
So
okay.
that was Wednesday.
Okay,
Or Thursday.
your anniversary, right?
Yeah, my actual anniversary. So then I'm going into that weekend, bro. Probably like 4 or 5 bottles of red wine deep in them 2 days. You know what I'm saying?
4 or 5 bottles of red wine.
Oh yeah,
That's
we
crazy.
was going crazy.
And the fact that, like,
See, now, I'm not even a wine drinker, but I've heard stories about being a wine
and
drinker.
the beautiful thing is, I got a video of King when we was in like the last when he got a glass of wine and doing. I was like, that's a real wine drinker. That's a real nigga. That's a real nigga with a glass of wine right there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's a real nigga with a glass of wine right there. You know what I'm
It
saying?
would be
Like,
so funny because like with dreads, with yays on, with chains on, and then you need my wine, and I'm always like, you know, gotta smell it, I inhale it, you know.
nigga, that old fashioned nigga had him a nice little sip to a wine. Like dog, like.
Hey, my guy Eddie used to be like that out at the bar. Niggas be at the bar with everybody that had like beers,
Oh, bro.
whiskey and coke, whatever. And my guy Eddie, he'd go up there and just let me get a Merlot.
Bro, that was me. Yeah, listen, this is what's crazy. So that weekend happened. We had our party. That was dope, right? So this weekend, we was like, okay, we're gonna celebrate the anniversary. Bro, we went to Mason Street Grill last night,
Okay.
and they had this thing called the Chef's Experience, and we sat right at the bar.
Mm.
And they served you, but you get a chance to see your food cooked.
Okay.
Everybody's
Was
food
it like
cooked.
one of those like set meal, like course meals?
No,
You just order, so you just really
you just ordering it, but the allure is you do get to see the food that everybody else is ordering before you order.
okay.
So you'll end up ordering more, or you'll
Because you
order
read
more
that this
fish.
look good. Let
Oh,
me get
man.
a piece of that.
That shit is dangerous. So I get a glass of wine. It's like a older couple sitting right here or whatever. The lady had chicken, the dude had steak, and the other guy had the burger.
Hey, what else next?
Bro, I ended up ordering the burger. I ordered the
Steak,
steak
snacks.
and the lobster tail.
You had a burger,
I
lobster.
ordered the burger. I ordered a steak and the lobster tail.
That nigga be like king.
I was
He
bro.
like king. Look
Bro,
at
I
he
promise
like his
you.
namesake.
I promise you. It went
Chef
from,
like, boy, this thing is running me through hell.
oh yeah. Oh bro, listen. The fucked up part is you could tell he looked over, they looking at us like,
Oh, yeah,
oh,
that's right, yeah.
they having a good time over there because we ordered appetizers like it's 6 of us. But when he see, because he could see your ticket order, they saw it. It was just me and my wife. She ain't eating shit. She's literally not eating shit.
Get
They,
the fake on.
bro, they look. Oh, bro, listen. The nigga saw me eating. He walked over and tried to snack. I said, no, I'm still where he's looking. He knew, like, bro, you've eaten clams, you eating broccoli, you eating mushrooms.
What?
You high as shit. I'm in there high as shit. I'm high as shit. Let me get my bottle. Let me get my beer. Let me get my 2 glasses of wine, bro.
Right.
And smashed all that. Took our Soprano. Had a whole nother bottle of wine.
Had a rest. You said what?
I went to Pato
Oh, went to Pato.
and had a whole nother bottle of wine. shout out to the bartender too, because bro saw me. Like I had 2 glasses of Merlot. I came back for that third. Dog said, "You mind if you put it in a plastic bag?" I said, "No, you good."
So you already, bro?
Bro filled that cup up to the brim for me, G.
That's
The
true.
brim.
Merlot?
That's right.
But Paddle, they be on that. They be on that at Paddle.
Paddle is crazy.
Because they want you.
I'm looking down at my
Right.
phone a lot.
So, but like I said, so my side quest. So I've never done bingo at Paddle.
I ain't either.
Never.
I don't either.
You won't now.
I never.
You won't now.
Well,
You won't now?
I did.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
I was gonna say, 'cause they getting rid of it.
Well, so let me tell you. Let me tell you my
Yeah,
story.
because you gotta make a trip there, nigga.
People story on
Because wait, that throws me off, and I'm gonna tell you why. So we go to Paddle, me and Tep, right? And she never did it either, right?
Right.
So we like, fuck it, let's go to Paddle. We have Paddle. And I'm cold for going to Paddle for me.
I
No, we wasn't.
Oh, okay.
The goal was to go to hit the slots, right?
Okay.
But when we were there, we kept on seeing these signs, late night bingo. And I was like, ooh, I ain't never did bingo. So, right? And I was like, fuck it, let's go see what it's about, right? So the one thing that I wasn't expecting, so I'm like, I knew it was intense bingo. I'm like,
You know how big it was.
I did not know how big it was. I did not know.
That's the only reason why I want to go.
Bro,
But I want to go with niggas. We gotta be in this energy.
remember how we
Yeah.
go with this last dream time we walked in the game room? We was like, oh,
Yeah,
shit.
Yeah.
Bro, it was easily over 150 people.
heard bingo be serious.
Bro, so this sounds serious. So, and I'm already high. We got a little bit drunk, right? So I'm like, we don't know what's going on. So none of y'all did bingo here at Colorado, right?
No.
So this is what throws me. This is what threw me for a loop. I'm ready to get the paper and the stamp, right? Because you saw some people with the paper and the stamp. But then all across the wall is these like things that literally look like these. Got these 2 handles, look like a tablet, right?
Right.
So what the fuck is that, right?
Electronic bingo.
So here, so I'm like, all right, we're gonna go to the front. But as we waited in line, they called the people like the DMV one by one. Like, so I'm just like, shit, you can't go with me. I'm like, you about to figure it out on your own too.
Right, but you telling us. I'm ready to
Bogus, dog. You know.
go our own personal adventure.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying? The lady, it was very cool. So we get there, and I'm like, all right, this is my first time. I don't know what to do. I'm like, all right, it's $20 buy-in. I'm like, all right, $20 buy-in, right?
Okay.
Still not even grasping how many games I'm about to play right now. I'm like, all right, $20 buy-in. She's like, you want a color? You want a colored tablet or a black one? I'm like, what does it mean? She was like, well, some people they get very, very superstitious about the color. And I was like, I don't know. She was like, I'm gonna give you a black one. I'm like, I can give you the black one, right?
She knew you.
She knew me, right? So I get the black one, right? And then she took the black one, so then we go. Now, the motherfuckers, we get in probably 10 minutes before the start of the game. So that motherfucker was already filled.
Okay.
And
Y'all gotta find somewhere to be.
it looked like the lunch day. It looked like the lunch room. Because everybody else, so we sitting there, I'm like, shit. I'm like, where we go? We trying to get turned to hang on because it's not just like a regular old tablet. It's like you gotta press 2 buttons to turn it on with your thumbs. Then, like I said, then all of a sudden it already starts, right? And once
You gotta get the 16
you gotta put your code in, and then it already starts syncing, right? So I think that they was doing warm up or whatever. So the screen gets to moving. I'm like, I don't know what the fuck's going on. And then I'm trying to press the screen. And he's like, you don't even press the screen. So I'm like, what the fuck's going on? So we talked to one of the ladies. She's like, all you gotta do is press 2 buttons to cycle through all your cars. And she was like, you go cycle through the cars. That's the machine going.
Whenever they mark it, they're
gonna mark it off. And she like the machine gonna make a noise when you run away from bingo. And then when you get bingo, you gotta yell up bingo, right? And so then
That's a lot of instructions.
wait, I'm high. So then I said, right? I look at her and I was like, she's like, no, I'm not messing with you. She's like, look, so she went and got me the paper and she's like, you got to, because when you yell bingo, one of the people, they come to verify it. So if you don't yell and you get missed and it skips over, once the game moves over,
that's another game.
you out. And I was like, I don't know.
You didn't want to yell?
I don't know. So granted, I was like, here's what I'm gonna do. I said, as we playing bingo, I was like, I just know I'm not gonna get it first. So I'm gonna see if somebody else yells bingo. Then that'll let me know for sure.
What is that?
I don't know.
The bingo.
No, so somebody got bingo yelled. I'm like, all right, bet.
So you saw it in action.
I saw it in action, right? So even while we're doing it, we playing the game. All we doing is pressing the buttons, going back
So
and
you
forth.
look at your screen.
But I'm like, what?
You still don't know what you're doing.
Well, how
it works?
So wait a minute.
Wait, because they didn't give us no paper for instructions. So We had the nicest.
The way you been explaining, I have that. Yeah.
We had the wait. So here's the thing: we had the nicest hood folks. No, y'all going on the journey with you
because of the story, or
no, me. I'm doing great.
I get it.
I'm doing great because y'all go get the reveal when I got the reveal. We had the nicest hood folks right across from us, right
at a table.
At a table. No, at the table. They school us everything. So we sitting there, they're like, oh, you only got to press one, and then it'll go through all of them. I was like, all right, bet. So it was like, oh, and then also they were like, they give you this paper? Like, no. They gave us the paper, like, all right, so this is the game that we're playing. So like, they play specific games, like, oh, you got to get a T. Oh, you got to get a but it's a thing. Me either. You didn't know that? No.
He had never been to bingo before. Y'all niggas played bingo.
No, nigga, my bingo that I played in school was one line.
Right.
That's it. Five. You get 5. Boom. That's it.
But I mean, that's what I'm saying. But I mean,
I didn't know you could do a T.
Or it's like the slots for gambling where you play like the.
I never did that. When we that from China?
Yeah, bro. I didn't know that existed.
Not that I was why do I be tricked like the first of y'all? Okay. So you need to leave with that. Like you need to leave with this was our very first.
When I do what
you said the first time I didn't see it.
I do craps, but I do the slots. So this is why.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this is your first time.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah. So once we get the card, I'm like, okay, now I get it. Now here's the thing. I thought I had it because I'm like, all right, they show you 3 up top. So I'm like, it keep on moving. So we're trying to figure out why it's moving. So I'm thinking, okay, maybe it's rotating. When you hit it, they try to they make sure it can fit the pattern, right?
Right.
It wasn't until like game 8 where I was like, I'm gonna press some of these buttons on there. So I press these buttons. Come to find out, the $20 buy-in gets you 50 cards for 20 games. So every game is 50 cards playing for the 20 games. And what you you can have the view to see all your cards if you want to, but we had the view to show you the top 3 closest. So when it was siphoned through,
that was all your 50 cards. These are
the top 3. But we didn't know that. And so I'm thinking we trying to figure out why the 3 are changing. But that's why it's changing because every time. So we may got 3 cards that are 5 away. But another card may come 4 away, so now it's replacing that one that's the top 3. Okay. Now
King has a question.
I got a question.
Yeah.
If y'all can't, my hand is up. You just said you paid $20.
Yep.
For 50 cards.
50 cards.
Yep.
In 20 games.
In 20 games.
But you keep the same cards.
No. They
randomize.
This is why they get rid of it.
So pretty much I get it. No, here's the.
How the fuck am I supposed to manage?
You don't. Here's the thing. The tablet is so good, you don't really got to do anything. So here's what. You just cycle through to see it aesthetically, but it
automatically does it.
It automatically
does it.
Know you want.
I could have flipped this table. I could literally flip this table.
But are you know you want?
So here's the thing.
So you don't need to sit in this big ass hole for this thing.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
You say bingo.
So this is how serious it is. So why we doing that? So she telling us, she's like, oh yeah, this game y'all playing these 3. This game y'all playing all these, right? So now the hood folks fooling us, right? Every time. So I'm like, okay, bet. So now I'm like, all right, I'm getting it. So I'm seeing it. So now I'm into it, right? I'm into it. At some point, I think the group chat was going up and looking at it, and then I completely forgot that your tablet will let you know you won away. So I'm sitting there, and all of a sudden the tablet will like make this beep, like beep, 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 and I'm like, oh shit, what happened? What happened? And then all of a sudden you see everybody looking around like, who beat? I'm like, and so my hood folks, they're like, you won away. I'm like, okay, nigga, my heart was beating so motherfucking fast. I'm scared to say bingo. I didn't know what was going on.
You raise your hands if you want to, nigga.
How high were you? Bro, this was intense bingo every 5
This sounds like a lot.
And so I didn't win, right? But when the nigga yelled bingo, all you hear is all through the whole hall. This motherfucker. So then at one point, bro, niggas be upset. Bro, at one point,
I gotta go.
At one point, somebody yelled bingo falsely.
No.
So it stopped, and then you heard the guy say, "This is not enough." So first he was upset because then when they was checking, you started hearing people like, "Man, hurry up, man! Damn, man!" Right? But then, Yes.
Hey, man.
However, when he said, "Oh, that is a false bingo," niggas are falling. Yeah.
There's a lot of shakes going on. This nigga can't be the nigga with the bingo. You know what I'm saying?
Because you probably hear the numbers going, hey, I had that number.
Bro,
Bro,
did you
you got
know
bingo.
It's so intense. And this what capped it off perfectly. The very, very last card, right? Very, very last card. So we chilling, we playing. Obviously, like I said, at this point,
But this is the last game. The last 50 cards.
Last game.
Yeah.
Last game, right? Soon as they lived that last bingo, you would have thought that like somebody we was at the playoff game and we would just watch the Bucks lose. Niggas, oh my God! Niggas walking out. I'm saying, man, this some bullshit. Hey, I was one away, man. I'm telling you. I was
Like, that's what.
niggas was so upset. I said, bro, I did not expect.
How much is niggas winning in bingo though? Like, did you know?
So, bro, each round was different. So we started off the first round. This card's worth 20. But let's say if I win, I get the whole 20. If 4 of us win, we split it 25. So blah blah blah. There was one that was like
That's not a lot.
No.
So you put 20 in.
No, that was game 1. You put 20 in.
Can't go to each game.
Yeah, no, it doesn't. It's just random. Like in the middle, game 14 and 15 was each of them was worth 6,000 each.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Some games were worth 500, some games were 1,500,
Oh, I'm
some games
fighting.
2,500.
Now I'm hungry. I'm shaking the table. I'm shaking At 6,000, I'm shaking the table. Nigga. I put 20 in. I put 20 in.
Bro, how long was you with this whole
So
thing?
it's like I thought you get it. Going in, that's why I said I did not expect this to be as intense.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, I'm like a couple rounds of bingo, we still be able to hit the slot. That took like about an hour and a half.
I would have
50 games?
20 games.
20 games, 50
Oh,
cards.
okay.
50 cards.
Because, like I said, because what some of the games, so they'll run like 3 patterns at once. So it's like, all right,
So that's 3 games?
Wow.
no, that's one game.
It's one game, but 3 different ways.
Oh,
to
3
win.
different ways to win.
But each one got to get filled. Bingo. That's so you put
So until it's done, all of them got
yeah.
everybody.
So you run, let's say it would be like, oh, you gotta get 2 this way, right? Somebody get it, oh, they got that bingo, but the full card bingo is still available and the X bingo is still available. Okay, somebody get an X.
I want to
too
do
much.
this. No, I want to do that.
I mean,
It
I'm
was cracking.
but
It was a lot.
This is too much.
It was
I'm gonna be
a lot.
oh yeah, I'm shaking the table. Go.
I do it if I got food.
You can have food. You can
Yeah,
have
yeah,
I'm gonna eat food, drinking all that.
That's a long ass time to be done.
Let's just be sitting
Yeah,
there.
bro, that's-
But I mean, I'm saying like that's why you got to do what you got to
You
do.
got, you know, you. But I'm thinking
And that's what's funny.
going.
Because
You got to be bullshit.
we was under the blue, we was laughing about a whole lot of shit.
I'm thinking about people. You know, you always hear about people who like, oh yeah, I just be at the people. They go solo, and it's like,
Well,
you doing this?
Well, see, here's the thing. When it first started, I was like, man, the way we talk about bingo, they make it seem like it's cracking, right? So when we first doing it, when we didn't know what was going on, I'm like, I don't get it, bro. I'm not seeing it. But once we got into it, and then we started fucking with it, and we started seeing how it's different, hey, I was like, hey, bingo.
But see, I feel like that's what fucked it up though, because I feel like I still want the old school bingo with
But with the
mark.
market,
Well, you
Because
can.
you don't know.
Well, here's the thing.
I
don't know.
Well,
so I
yes, because there was a lady there. She had the electronic, but she also had her marker on, right? This is how I knew she was going crazy. Because she had blue paint all on her shirt. I was like, this lady is stamping that bitch. Because it splatters. If you hit that table, it splatters.
Right.
They was bro, the characters
But
in
I feel
there.
like that's the most intense. To me, that's the most intense because I feel like
Yeah.
until you gotta really, because you gotta have a poker face in a card. You know what I'm saying? Like if I left my shit on the table and niggas be like, this nigga should. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody will look at you
I
already.
only play bingo in school.
I played on apps.
I ain't never played
I
bingo.
played
That's what I'm saying. Like the apps have all those kind of
Not
things.
the apps I played. They just regular bingo.
It's probably been 20 years since I played bingo.
Man,
Really?
listen here.
You know how good
And
it
then,
We didn't play it in high school. That was the middle of elementary
Bro,
school.
they
type thing.
When is the bingo thing over?
well, here's the thing. That's why I said they got a late night bingo schedule. Like I saw that. But here's the thing. The characters,
bingo.
the characters, bro. That the people that was there. I'm talking about. You seeing women with like full face tats. You seeing.
That's what I'm saying.
You seeing
bingo, bro.
You seeing church. You seeing church folks. You seeing hood folks. You seeing like stereotypical bikers, like the ones that you see on TV. Like I was like, what is this? What is this? It was. It's a whole world. And what's funny is when we was looking for the room, you see people running, shaking to get to it, right? So I'm like, bro, I'm like, so we are. Some people are like, she was like, it's a lot of. She like, it seems like it's gonna be a lot. I'm like, nah, let's just go see. As soon as we turned that corner and saw that big old open hall, an open room, I said, yo, this is crazy.
Potawatomi, there's two Potawatomi casinos. I think the Bingo is closing at the other one.
I don't
Since
know.
when it was 2 Potawatomis?
I don't know, but this said Potawatomi Carter Casino. And that's the one that has the bingo closing thing.
Yeah.
I Googled it.
The big bro, I'm surprised that there's not an anime
I guess it's
show. I'm surprised there's not a bingo anime at this point.
Bingo anime.
Because like we saw Katy Perry.
Yeah, Bingo anime. Even that would have been a game.
Yeah.
Bingo anime.
I'm surprised, man. But yeah, so hey, we just had a whole lot of side quests.
Yeah, this is active weeks song.
Active side quest.
But let's get into some of these topics, man. Let's remember the great late man James Earl Jones, man.
That's crazy.
Man.
Yeah, this is
That was a wild morning.
And we was talking about this on the in the group chat. There's certain names that like because of how seasoned they are or where they're at, it's just like damn man. Every time I see their name trending,
you kind
my
of get a
heart
little worried.
you know,
Like, damn, is this
yeah.
it?
And James Earl Jones was definitely one of them. And just amazing talent in acting and voice acting of the culture. And I just wanted to take a moment to kind of just have some time just to, let's talk about some of the greatness and like what are some of y'all favorite James Earl Jones moments, characters that he played?
I mean,
It's a baby.
You really need to be. That was the last
The fact that James Earl Jones has been like the same, like when we talk about people who like, they're the same person in every character.
Yeah,
like who they are. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like his voice, like I had just shared like an outtake. The outtakes like someone like animated outtake of him doing
Mufasa.
Yeah, Mufasa, which was amazing because this nigga really like it ended with the wildest, weakest roar that's like out there right now. You know what I'm saying? But even in him being goofy in that moment, it was just still like his voice and everything is such a like domineering and powerful, like powerful thing. Yeah. Being Darth Vader and all the other like.
Well, that's what I was gonna say. For me, just
I mean,
obviously as a Star Wars fan, it's Darth Vader like far on him. But outside of that, for sports fans, obviously, I don't know how much anybody here watches college football, but certain teams when they play, they get like a sort of a highlight thing. Like they'll get like, oh, this is about that university.
Okay, yeah.
So when Michigan plays, they have a whole thing about how we are Wolverines. And I really fuck with Michigan, like university like that. Like I'm obviously it being in Wisconsin, I'm a Wisconsin fan, so like fuck the other Big Ten schools. But that like spill itself is so great. And I used to always wonder, like, why did James Earl Jones do that for this school? He went to Michigan,
alumni.
So he's alumni, and like I said, the way he talked to us all, we are Wolverines. Michigan has a lot of national championships, a lot of Hall of Famers, and like it gets you amped up. Like, yeah, I want to run through a wall for this too.
I want to run through a wall. Nigga said, that bitch.
Yeah, you be there Saturday morning. You just waiting for the game to start, but you there all pumped, and it's just. What I really love is that no matter what he did his voice to, because of how his voice was, it was just powerful, inspirational.
Yeah. Like you couldn't, like there's nothing you could cast him in that he would have took over the scene.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Regardless. You saying?
Definitely.
Like,
I think that's the thing too about voice actors in general. We have some that are just so noticeable.
Yeah.
Keith David. It's like people that you like.
Yeah.
Just the tone of the voice.
Yeah.
So like with his, I feel like from Conan the Barbarian, Do the Right Thing. Like he was a great actor with a noticeable voice.
Yeah, because I was gonna say, I always love when like somebody who seems so prestige and like where they're at, like you get a moment when they get to be goofy, right?
Yeah.
And with James Earl Jones, his smile is one of those smiles. I love that when people play into like. That smile can also be creepy and menacing. Yeah. Right? And so you have those moments where James Earl Jones was doing that big ass smile. He's like, hey. Like, so, James Earl Jones, he just had so many different, like you said, just moments again.
I like his Big Bang Theory.
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah.
He's staring down the show and he's like, I love it too. They doing bitchy stuff. Like,
but I mean, I think what you said about the prestigeness of James Earl Jones, that's like the greatest of his legacy is that he's actually done so many iconic roles in like geekness or weirdness or whatever. But he's literally like this really like, you know what I'm saying? Like debonair actor. Like,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Conan the Barbarian. He wore a wig, bro. That was the weakest wig I've ever fucking seen on a movie set. It was trash, but his figure was so like menacing and cold. Like he was like a serpent king, right?
Right, yeah.
But remember, this is what this like early 80s, 70s or something like that, bro. He made the role. He made the movie doable, and that's what I think. Like even if you look back at to me, Star Wars, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. Darth Vader itself, even when I was a kid, it was James Earl Jones.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Knowing that it wasn't he wasn't the guy in the suit.
Yeah.
Knowing that it wasn't the guy when he took his
I get exactly what you're saying.
I didn't give a shit, bro. When they say it's Darth, hey man, it's James Earl Jones.
And so, and here's the thing. Like, I like to also that his legacy, and with the way that technology is going with AI, it was done the right way. Like, he showed you an example of this is the way that if y'all really, if AI is inevitable, this is the respectable way to do it. I can lend you my voice. My family or my heirs still give rights off of it, and this character can live on with the original voice. Like, we can do this is the way that you do it.
That's the start. Lucas doesn't have to do that.
I know. I get that.
I'm saying. I'm sure.
There's
no way Lucasfilm could have ever thought like, "Hey, we're gonna get somebody to mimic."
I just love that. That's also a part of Jones' legacy.
But I don't say, even in that sense, though, I love because like the same thing when we were talking about like when people say like how people like it's a 50-50 between Will Smith, like Will Smith's the same person and everything. Mm-hmm. Like we're actually perfectly happy that James Earl Jones sounds the same as any character he plays, any voice actor.
That's
because knowing that Darth Vader and Mufasa is like the same voice.
What the crazy part is, they're all powerful voices. Obviously, it's the same voice, but you get different vibes from them.
Yeah.
The vibe of Mufasa do not equal the vibe of Darth Vader. Do not equal the vibe of King Johnson. Those are closer.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna
even on fences. If you ever watched the play, his vibe in that role was more like he was an imposing figure, but it wasn't like a king. Yeah, it was like a drunk dad talking that cash shit. He just got a loud ass voice.
And this is what I love. So I've been scrolling through James Earl Jones' Wikipedia. This is what I love that is not like the same on everybody. You got film. Look how long this motherfucker is. Then you got television series. Look how long this motherfucker is. Then you got television films. Look how big. Then you got narrator. Then you got theater. Then you got he was accomplished in many places. Then you got video games.
You got ego.
Like James Earl Jones being respectable, really respected in so many different genres and in different cultures. And being iconic is like, yeah, man, that is.
I mean, like I said, we all getting older. So I mean, people we grew up with are definitely, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. They starting to live.
And the people who you grew up with, who were the living legends when you were a kid. Unfortunately, as time went on, for you, time go on.
And then we also got to start adding it to the conversation. So everybody always talk about who you want to narrate your life, Morgan Freeman or Samuel L. Jackson. James Earl Jones kind of got to be thrown in there.
James Earl Jones, I thought about that, but I'm just like, you got to have some real
if I'm not choosing Morgan Freeman, it's a tie between James Earl Jones and American Family Insurance guy.
Did something.
I don't want to get his name. I think.
But yeah,
James Earl Jones, I feel like.
Nigga, you gotta have a moment where you went to the mountains with James Earl Jones or something.
Yeah.
It can't just be I went to college, I worked and raised my kids and had a good. Nah, nigga.
You ain't got nothing else to do in your life.
Imagine James Earl Jones. I could do it because I've been overseas.
Or
so imagine James Earl Jones. That moment, I would love to have him narrate that.
And he talking about Sway. In that New York.
Bro, that ain't nigga. That's North Pittsburgh. That ain't James Earl Jones.
I ain't gonna hold you. I feel like I've done some great stuff in my life, but I think 99% of people ain't done enough stuff where that's what's not great.
I was on a Black Hawk flying over the Nile River, bro. I can hear James Earl Jones talking about that.
It gotta be like some shit where it's like
epic.
1% of people in the world have ever done this.
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah. As much as I love
because I feel like
that's a key.
James Earl Jones.
Yeah, the Geekset. Get off the elevator. it was only gonna get amplified.
But I mean, we can't sneeze at like Morgan playing God, bro. That boy's work.
But the reason why it worked, Morgan, he does so many nature documentaries.
Yeah.
So sometimes you also get the like, he's just telling the world. He explains the world. Whereas like, James Earl Jones' voice is some crazy shit happening.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like James Earl Jones is like the voice. He's like more, like you said, if Morgan is like the outside of this world moving around you, James is your voice in your head. So where there's your where there's your day that you about to quit the job?
Is it James or is it Keith David? Keith David got that work, man. That work.
Keith David do got some good narration.
Keith David in there.
On your best and worst day, you want that to be your narration.
Keith David is me quitting my job. I'm about to tell
I picture now.
I'm about to tell my boss about to tell.
I picture the Welcome to Hell version.
Yes. Oh God,
Why hasn't nobody done this yet?
What?
Having a multi-layered story where different epic narrators that we have in our culture is narrating your life.
Think about how expensive that is.
What you doing for the couple now? Because here's the thing. We just saw Fight Night and look how many people was in there. There's certain people as a collective we get together. James Earl Jones, David, like all these niggas in one. Wait, hold on. All these niggas in one room. They be like, let's put it together.
Are you describing to me is an all black amazing cast of Herman's Head? If niggas remember that show.
Herman's Head?
I think it was called Herman's Head. You remember it was a show, an old TV. It might say it was an old TV show about a bunch of characters. It was almost like
was it British or some shit?
It was almost like the cartoon with all the emotions.
Inside Out.
Inside Out. But it was one of those.
On Herman's Head.
It was like you never seen, bro. That show is one of my favorite fucking shows ever.
But here's the thing, that's it.
This came out 91 and 94. Of course I never seen it.
Morgan Freeman, Keith David, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we get all these epic people. It's like, all right. And that's going to tell a story. Because like you said, if each one of these has signature, like, oh no, this is this moment, this is this moment. You know how funny that movie would be? That'd be hilarious. Because now that's also shifting the top. Like,
shout out to Inside Out. I think they're the highest gross animated film ever. First one, I haven't seen the second one.
But yeah, man, R.I.P. James Earl Jones, man.
I mean, we lost another one too.
I thought we was getting to that next.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Now, which one? We lost a lot of people recently.
Yeah,
I'm talking about that section. I'm talking about Frankie.
Yeah, I thought
that was that same day, wasn't it?
Oh yeah,
Next day.
Frankie Beverly. Shit, I don't know. Was that it?
That was next day.
Yeah, it was on 9/11.
Yeah, it was next day.
Because I ain't gonna hold you. I felt bad after the fact because I saw that first thing in the morning. I just didn't think what the date it was, and then I saw one of my friends. He was like, "Yeah, I was joking with this lady at my job, and I asked her why the flag that has that." She was like, "I don't know, James Earl Jones from Frankie Beverly," and he was like, "I think she was serious. I was just joking. I know it's for 9/11." I was like, "It's 9/11."
Hey,
nigga. What was the saying? Always remember? I forgot.
I forgot, man. I felt bad.
I saw a meme that said that too. Like, motherfuckers who was definitely on Zoom calls, like, can we have a moment of silence? Like, for Frankie Beverly, right?
All the jokes, and I'm like, all these people are clearly joking. They're like, I really forgot.
Nigga, go COVID came. Nigga, like,
yeah. I ain't gonna lie. I was taking my kids to school, and they was playing all the music. We was jamming.
Oh, so you didn't even know at the time?
No, I knew he had plans because they said it in the morning shows. But you gotta think, if you start off the day
so pretty
just jamming to this, and it's like R.I.P. Bro, all the other shit just went clean over my head. Like, I got 11. It was a debate.
Yeah.
So I'm really like,
yeah. I was about to the debate being on the other side.
Hey, bro.
The debate was on the day before.
Was it?
But yeah, it was just all
we were talking about it.
Everybody was talking about
it.
It was about the slaughter.
It really was a busy week. It was a busy week for real.
That was Wednesday, and everybody was like, "Nigga, it's been a lot."
And you know what's crazy about Frankie Beverly passing, man, is that Frankie Beverly is the music that cheer up most viewers.
Nigga.
Yeah.
Right?
He made every family unit, every barbecue.
Yeah.
Like, you been listening to that, bro. Somebody, it's so funny because we was somewhere where Rob Bass was playing, right?
Yeah.
And my girl was like, Rob Bass is everywhere I hear it, don't matter. It sounds like Milwaukee in the 90s. And I'm like, bro, that's the crazy things because back in the 90s, I do remember it. 5 o'clock traffic jams, 7 o'clock, 10 o'clock, whatever. Started off around base, like that was the start of the mix, right? Frankie Beverly and Maze, nigga, was the start of every fun family moment in a movie or a real life.
Before I let go, like that was a breakup song. And niggas be at the party.
Hey, swear to God, no.
Like
He was at the biker event dancing to it.
You made me happy. I'm not happy anymore.
Like niggas singing that whole song, they woman.
Hey, for real.
Like,
having a great old song.
So like, you know,
they get confused when niggas ain't come home yesterday. Like, bro, thank you.
It's just like, man, like we know we're gonna have a good time at remembering you at your passing.
Right,
because you make the music, you make the soundtrack for it.
You made your playlist that we need to get through.
Oh man, speaking of busy week, I mean shit, let's get into the nightclap.
I know what you were talking about for a second.
Y'all want to talk about nightclap?
I didn't know.
I didn't know it was called that. That's why I was confused for a second.
Y'all knew it was called nightclap, right?
What's that?
Y'all know the nightclap?
Oh, bro, you talking about
Shannon?
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 I mean, it's so
Nightcap.
that's where everybody shaking because the nightcap.
He got the shirts, nightcap.
But I didn't think that was his.
That's not that's not what he's to say. He had a whole merch roll.
He had a whole row. He had a merch.
So
he had a merch. And I don't really want to get a rose.
rollout.
He had a
Now he got the fucking the sponsorship with the
First of all, though, you can go live easier than what they say.
You can.
Because all you gotta do is press the X sign or the plus sign and then press live.
Yeah.
And then that's it. Like I've done it in my pocket many a time. Now my thing is though, him like marketing himself after it, I think I don't want to say stage, but I do want to say I feel like he's just being capitalist about it. You know what I'm saying? He's taking an opportunity, and he's like, you know what? If I don't take advantage, somebody else will. So let me go ahead and hit all aspects. Because I thought the T-shirts was somebody else. I thought all that shit was somebody else. Because when I looked at the websites, it was like it didn't say like the nightcap. It was like somebody else.
I saw him, and it might have been on yesterday or Friday show. I think you already had the shirt. It had the show underneath.
Mm.
So like it said like Mama Michelle or whatever.
Not Mama Michelle.
Yeah.
Mama Michelle.
So I did hear about that.
I ain't gonna hold you. I was like, you leaning too much into this. So I just
But he has to though, because he does. All the media outlets gonna do it too.
Somebody else gonna do it.
So that's the thing about media, right? He's learning from ESPN that if you don't say something about it, they're gonna say something about it because they want us to say something about it. So you go ahead and do it, and then think about it. They just took him that day, that following day. He just didn't show his face on ESPN. But remember, he had quotes because Tua got knocked out that same day.
And
that motherfucker was the next day.
They brought him up on Good Morning Football. They brought him up
first take. They just didn't show his face.
They just showed his quotes. About it. When I first saw it, I said,
talked about that shit.
When it first came, I was like, what the fuck is this? When I turned it off, is when I heard like,
I said, that sounds so gross. Your granddaddy talking about it. I swear for Christ.
I know what it was.
Because I saw the notification that Shannon went live. I clicked into it, and then obviously because it's just looking up to the ceiling. And I was like, oh, he really?
Oh, so you actually got in the live? What you saying?
I got into it, but I clicked as soon as I said, when you get into it, you hear like shuffling. Like, obviously now you realize it's the strokes and stuff. But at the time, you just hear like shit shuffling around, and you hear like, and I'm like, all right, clearly this is a mistake, so I just left immediately. Then like 45 minutes later, I start seeing all the tweets about it. I'm like, this thing that stayed on me was mid-session. Wow.
I mean, he needed the flashlight. That's gonna be what he was on.
It was a lot, man.
I don't believe it. Social media lives in that kind of world.
Like I just thought he fucked up. But seeing the merch roll out, I was like, bro, this might all be insane.
When that's very easy, though. We can all do that.
Can we though?
Hold up.
Can we though?
Bro, if I came up with something,
hear my session.
If I came up with
y'all jumping
something,
ahead because y'all gotta talk about also the Cleveland verse. They put out a statement. It was like, hey, my account been hacked and my team is vigorous.
Oh yeah. But he said his team did that. He said his team did that. And
but what makes it funny is the timeline that was put out in the morning. Like, so this happened in the morning, and that was out in the morning, and then he had a show at night. And he was like, "It was not a hoax.
Was not a
hoax.
I would not. I'm gonna be real with you. I feel like Michelle put the nigga up to it. Like he like. She probably did that shit. niggas get weak around good pussy, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Niggas, she might have grabbed this nigga phone, hit live through that motherfucker. Like, boy, get up in this shit. Like,
because I was thinking that too.
That was the explanation. I came in, I threw my phone on the bed, and I ain't. You didn't. You just on the phone.
It's such a wild situation.
Yeah, it's insane. It's insane.
Why? And is the clip that we're seeing. Just everybody cut up that part, or it really was that like?
It was a minute and 16 seconds. It was just.
That was my thing. Is like, how is it right at the moment you about to start fucking?
No, he said. He said. No, I was going 24 minutes.
He said he was already 25 minutes in.
He was already.
Now listen, this is the only thing why I said I kind of believe it. The only reason why I say I kind of believe it. Because listen, he could think about it.
The whole nightcap show was dedicated to that because he might needed the light on the phone. Wait, so here's to reposition. Here's the transpiring though, because before that, Shannon was under a lot of heat because Ocho showed up late, and then so on live instead of having the conversation with Ocho showing up late. Shannon Sharp was on his ass like, oh, you don't do that to ESPN. So he's like, we got to treat this professional.
Yeah, he kind of
like, you know what I'm saying? He's like, get you a car service. He's like, I don't do that. He's like, I bet you don't be late to ESPN. Like, he was on his ass. So when this happened, Ocho was like, so we talk about being professional now, right? He was on his ear. So like that's why it was so hilarious. There was so much stuff that led up to it. It was like, bro. Hey, so that whole show was there.
So what you missed though is he actually had to. That was the day before that happened, right?
Yeah.
That next day he made an apology or an explanation.
That's what when I watched that, I was like, I'm off this thing already.
Because he like, I just wanted to be like, as professional as possible. The next morning, bro. That's why I feel like
you can't give me try to give me a heartfelt apology, but then right after that I'm saying the ad like nightcap finna go crazy. You know what I'm saying?
But see, that's why I said I don't think it was that. I think what he was trying to say is like, I want us to be marketed and be up there with everybody.
I get what he was trying to say, but it shouldn't have been a conversation on camera.
And that's where I think he kind of messed up in because you probably lost. He lost his temper the day before. Mm-hmm. You just messed up, right? To me, handle that show. My bad, whatever. The next show, hey, we good. I'll take bonus. Yeah. But then after that whole extra was just too much, bro. That's why I think it's circumstances, but it's also like I feel like he's just trying to capitalize.
And my thing is like if that's the thing, bro, I don't want to be a part of it. If niggas is so caught up on making sure nobody else gets a piece of bro, I'm not finna embarrass myself just because I want nobody else to take a piece. I'm gonna sue you, nigga. If I ain't putting it out, you ain't putting it out.
It's already out. It's already out. You ain't nothing you can do. I think for him, he's trying to make money though. It's not like to me. It's not like okay, I'm doing this just to save my butt and sponsorship. He ain't got sponsorship, nigga. I need all the money.
Well, so I can't. It's his own thing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So if I'm getting checks from everywhere else, and this right here is my baby that I'm trying to nurture up, this is great exposure, even though it's bad exposure. Like
it's unnecessary.
It's unnecessary.
But it's just like the Hot Tour chick. She lost her job behind it, and then just went on tour. She could have did the gracious thing, like, no, I'm not gonna do none of that. I'm gonna let it die.
Originally, she wasn't.
Yeah.
Originally, she was like, no, I'm not doing anything. But then people were showing up to her job. People were doing
yes, bro.
So we do this to people.
Yes, bro. It's society.
That's the thing. America loves to build up somebody and then bitch be like, why you get there?
And then this
is what you did.
Yeah, what you did.
Because the Hot Tour, the reason why Hot Tour got popular is because of us. That motherfucker, bro, I saw that shit way before I even saw the original video.
Yeah.
So it's like, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, we do too much.
And Snacks, like I said, there wasn't no. To me, you can get behind it because there was no news. You ain't seen nothing.
Yeah, it was audio. It was just audio.
To me, he could have got up there and been like, man, that was a movie.
He could have just put the phone down. He could have been there. That's my
God. That's all the hopes.
No. To what King said about the deniability. Yeah, Yes, nigga, I was watching some shit.
That's it. Well, he said, hey, I'm just a healthy old man. I'm just a healthy man doing healthy things. That's it.
What's funny is how he worded it. He never fully said they caught me having sex. He said I was just doing what adults.
Healthy man doing what adults do.
You know?
He implied when he talked to me, put up, I had one of
I was
these.
on the spark, whatever the hell he was on.
I just like.
It was a lot.
I didn't either because I really because this is one of those things where it's like because you got enough shit like Shannon got enough shit going on. You know what I'm saying? And I don't whether people try to think he trying to do the shit to prove a point, do whatever. The woman, you not even letting the woman talk, nigga. Like all we get that little audio.
You heard her. She was
No.
Listen, I get you. I can understand you, but because we was in there cringing together, listening.
Yeah.
Nigga, you gotta listen to it, bro.
You heard her. She talked.
No, she ain't getting the bread though. She ain't getting no bread.
We don't know.
We don't even want it out here.
We don't know who getting proceeds from the nightclub merch.
I don't care about it.
He's probably casting her out. You know.
I don't care about it.
Well, then let's talk about something that the whole world is losing their shit over. The fucking Super Bowl halftime debacle.
I don't really care about this thing much either.
You don't care about nothing, but we gotta talk about it real quick.
I don't care about nothing.
He don't.
Regarding
don't care about Halloween.
Already trying to get that suspension.
You did what it
He's still sitting in my shit.
You talking about he had a show.
Already trying to get a suspension.
That's what it is, Joe Budden style.
Joe Budden
You
suspension.
trying to get the pink slip in the locker.
You not saying that word. You just fired up.
Since you don't care about shit.
You give you a fuck, nigga.
Hey, listen.
Oh, you don't fuck if you come back next year.
Analysis showed you about 3,500 words short. So I'm gonna need you to take a week off. Rest your throat.
No. I'm kind of on Bacardi's side. I'm like, to me, it's a pointless argument.
It is.
And then
That's why I care because
I don't get why, like, bro. New Orleans probably has one of the most visited cities of the Super Bowl, bro.
Bro, he got a concert there, bro, in November.
Why?
That's not sold out. He has a concert in New Orleans.
Bro, that's
not sold out. So what are we talking about?
My thing is literally, bro, unless this nigga was from a fantasy factory on the 50-yard line.
Yeah, I just saw
on
him.
the 50-yard line, that was pretty much
Crazy.
how. I'm a big
That
fan.
was even more
But I ain't
crazy.
never been
That just shifted.
but I have not been to a concert. So but I always feel like because even by the statute of Wayne goes by the best rapper alive, that does not mean you are the greatest performer. You are the greatest.
So that's why I had to think about it. It was notoriously a bad shirt.
Nigga.
It was.
Listen, he don't make performable music. They make cracking music.
No, it's not even that. He can't remember his shit.
No, he can't.
That's what it
Yeah,
is.
he can't.
Because he does a freestyle.
Yeah.
He would tell you. He would tell you all the time.
Yeah.
You can spit a bar to him. He will not name
You
that
never
bar.
said that. I said I don't. Are you gonna
remember
put that kind of nigga on stage?
But even outside of that,
For 40 minutes.
just because the Super Bowl's in your city doesn't work. Just because we did it once.
That's the crazy
Just because
part.
we did it once doesn't mean that that's the new president. Like, that is
Nigga, and
How
you
many
got the hot
times have we
boys.
done that?
Thank you. Yes,
Just
exactly.
the one time.
But it
Just
was
the one
But to
time.
be fair, it wasn't even like it was set up, but it was set up last minute because the year before that they just bombed.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like they were rappers, bro. This is what pisses me off about this whole conversation. We so short memory when it comes to shit. Remember, rappers wasn't doing nothing with the NFL after Kaepernick.
Yeah, I know.
All of that shit was
Jay-Z
all
was
fucking country.
Jay-Z was
That's why he brought it home.
They brought Jay-Z in, and like I forget who it was, but somebody had made a video about this, and they explained it perfectly. He literally had to go artist for artist, helping people,
He did.
asking for favors. Hey, Rihanna, I'm gonna help get you this, but when I need you, I need you.
He did.
Wayne, I'm gonna help get you straight, but
Right here.
you know, other people, it was like that's what I don't understand, though. Like, we forget that they didn't want to fuck with the NFL. Now that some of y'all saying he deserves it, bro, let's be realistic. Their whole tour, their whole everything, him and Birdman still battling over money. That's why you can't. That should be your number one reason why nobody should even be talking about this.
There's two things.
That was my issue. That was my. I know that ain't what I'm thinking.
Yeah. So
man. I said, and Nicki, I'm like, I get Nicki. Nicki always jump out the window for Wayne, but I'm just like, this is wild. But then I said, if I was Drake, I would also feel away like, y'all niggas just say shit for me during this whole beef. Because Wayne don't get the Super Bowl, and now everybody of Young Money alumni want to talk.
When I saw Birdman make the post, I was like, I'm completely off.
Bro, because that was the dumbest shit. $100 million, my nigga, that you owe Lil Wayne.
And he tried to kill Wayne.
He did. That's on, bro. That's another reason why I don't listen. When people argue, the internet was pissing me off because everybody had something to say. And I'm looking at them like, y'all the same people that was just saying Birdman Shiesty is a motherfucker. Y'all was the ones that was saying Pusha T ain't wrong for calling it out because why the fuck is Wayne still touring at this age? That's the it's so diabolical that people don't understand it.
None of these niggas had shit to say in 2013.
None.
And we're talking about the height of where Wayne was. Wayne was still way higher in 2013 than
he was still coming off in the 43.
So like, shut the fuck up.
Seeing Wayne make a press release.
And so that
Wayne nigga.
But that just because I was like Wayne ain't never did shit like that. So I'm like, who put that batter in his bag? Yeah. And I was like, now I'm like, bro, this whole shit look weak as a bitch. Yeah. And now y'all trying to vilify Jay-Z and Rock. I'm like, bro, y'all. I need the world to stop putting so much power and sauce on Jay-Z and Rock Nation. I get it. Jay-Z is the top businessman and rapper. He does a lot of power. But I promise y'all, I'm looking dead in the camera. Jay-Z and Rock Nation don't got the power that y'all think they got. I promise y'all.
They said it was it's the hosting.
Yeah.
That's what
I'm saying in general.
Like,
bro, think about all the shit they put on it. They said that Tory Lanez is locked up because of Jay-Z and Rock Nation.
Swear to God.
Yes. Rock Nation, you will
say. Tory Lanez was out there. Rock Nation will
They blame this. They said it's a calculated situation. Jay-Z Batman. They said that Jay-Z and Rock. They got Jay-Z and Rock. They said, "Oh yeah, this is the hate towards Drake because Jay-Z, because the moment with Drake and Wayne, and so he backhanded." Like, I'm like, bro, why do y'all think everything is so, bro? Jay-Z is a nigga from Brooklyn. He's a nigga from the Marcy Project. Y'all think that this nigga is this maniacal behind the scenes doing all this? Like, bro, I need the world to calm the fuck down.
The world, but I mean,
I need them to calm the fuck down.
You looking at your future, bro. Because if anything goes wrong, the Geekset, they gonna be on your ass. You know what I'm saying?
I'm a fan of Flames anonymously.
Like, I promise y'all, Jay-Z and Rock Nation ain't got this much power, bro.
No, I feel you.
I'm surprised they didn't say that the PS5 Pro is the reason why Jay-Z that price is.
I just feel like it's like, and that's why I have made a post to say, like, bro, Kendrick is gonna do what he does because he's a performer. He's gonna find New Orleans artists. He's gonna put a show on for everybody. Y'all probably fucking up for Wayne because now it becomes like a mercy thing.
Yeah.
I got it.
And that's why I don't like Wayne talking, because now anything that's given to him, like, Wayne is deserving a lot of shit. And again, Wayne on that Super Bowl stage, if they would have said Wayne, I'd have like, that makes sense. But Kendrick definitely had a better year.
I wouldn't have said it.
Just because of New Orleans, I would have. I would have like that. But here's the thing.
I'm not gonna lie though, because I feel like Wayne would have to pull out old hits.
Oh no, I get that.
The oldest.
I'm not talking about
he's already hit.
It would have been multiple times.
I'm not talking about what the show.
I can't trust him to do anything.
They're doing a little bit. I just said Juvie.
It's what's his name? BG and Turk.
Yeah.
Because
I know all of them fucking
they won't say yes.
And that's what Juvie said. He said, as long as I'm alive, I'm gonna keep on trying to make this happen. I just got to get 2 more people taken care of.
I don't know.
It's always money.
But hold on, because I want to get my point out. I'm not even going to the show. I'm just saying, New Orleans, Wayne, they would have said that would have made sense. But Wayne doing that video now is that no matter what they give him, it's going to feel like a mercy. And it's like he should not be feeling like a mercy. He's too much of a legend for that shit. So now it's like this whole shit situation.
I would have thought
Kendrick said
they could have did Mona Lisa. That's not the Super Bowl halftime show.
But they could have still did it.
You bring him in with it though.
That's how you bring him in. Like he said it.
That song is so that's a top tier song.
It's
visual. Visually, that song can go hard.
But we know that's not a palatable.
No. But if Kendrick teaches,
but not like us, it's not either.
If Kendrick teaches us,
that's
hold on. If Kendrick has taught us anything,
That's gonna be crazy.
that he's not going to do a traditional. Bro, Kendrick came off not like us, and instead of giving us another banger, that nigga gave us a thought-provoking song.
Hey, that song fire.
No. I'm talking about club banger. People thought that he's going to give this West Coast album. He's like, no, I'm gonna let you know how I
this is who I am still.
Right.
That nigga did that.
Mona
He
Lisa,
gotta give us that snippet
Right.
again, but not like us.
he like never would. But that's it. So the Mona Lisa would work because of
Twice since Wayne basically been on top of
So the Mona Lisa would work in a Kendrick set because that's something Kendrick would do.
I mean, even if they used to bring him in.
But here's the thing.
I'm not talking about from I'm not talking about from the artistic side. I get it. I'm saying
the lyrics.
that song for
The meaning though, what you're saying.
Right.
No, but to be fair, though, it's a love song.
It's all right.
It's a love song. Yeah.
Man,
Mona Lisa's love song.
It's a love song.
That's what it is. What it is. No, what it is.
It's more like
And the
that.
reason why it would work is it's the same as R. Kelly and Mr. Big. You talking about a love story of deception from two different perspectives.
Wait, hold up.
But hold on, before anything, Bo, to answer your question, just in case you didn't hear it, we were talking through it.
Yeah.
New Orleans has hosted the Super Bowl 10 times. This will be the 11th. Twice, this will be the third since Wayne has been up on music. 2013, and this
But here's the thing. You can't say that Mona Lisa can't get
Technically,
played because here's the thing. Here's why you can't. Because Flow Riders perform round across the motherfucking world. And I learned later that song was about him.
But see, to be fair, it was a sample. I don't know. I don't think the original was about him.
I think it was. The lyrics.
I think it was.
It's the lyrics.
Who Let the Dogs Out is a sexual thing in your dog.
That's about
Ugly Women in the Club.
Oh yeah. That's what
That's about Ugly Women in the Club.
That's funny.
That's crazy.
So,
I used to
we play that shit everywhere.
I didn't know the fact that it was a football song and all these other things. It was
When you go back to the lyrics, it makes it even worse now. But now that you know.
Because it was like, hey, them became somebody like,
So let's go, Scruffy.
One of the first times I ever remember
Let's
doing karaoke. This was just we was just at my Aunt Lisa's house. And I remember all my cousins on the corner. I got there early, so we just sitting there doing karaoke. One of the first things I seen was Who Let the Dog Out. I was like 7, maybe 8. And it's like, that's a wild song to be singing at 8. Like,
hey, who left the
Who
dog?
let the ugly bitches in? That's crazy. But speaking of, like, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, Rock Nation don't got that much power. PlayStation, though, put out that PS5 Pro.
Bro, quit saying that shit.
800.
Quit saying that shit. They put out a more expensive version of the same.
They definitely did.
And told you PlayStation. So first of all, I'm an Xbox nigga, so I can say all this shit. Told you PlayStation jokers. Hey yo, the screen gonna be a shinier. The optics are gonna be a little crispier, unless you don't got 4K with a 4K, compatibility cord. Guess what, brother? Pay us. What is it? $300-400 more dollars? Because you're paying $700 without the disc drive, but we'll charge you $100 if you still want the disc drive. That's the dumbest shit I've ever seen.
I mean, it's iPhone.
Girl, it's worse than the iPhone because the iPhone ain't making pay $100, bro.
Xbox will be saying,
Phil Spencer told you niggas out, and niggas didn't listen. Everybody was poo-pooing Xbox about everything else. Phil Spencer said, "Look, it's hard to subsidize consoles now.
Yeah.
Because we subsidize consoles because we're going to get people there to buy. We're going to get people.
Everybody bought them now.
Yeah.
Nick, every time, like, yes, console sales are still happening, but there's no net growth. So niggas are just rebuying consoles that they lost. Niggas is just switching from one platform to the other.
Yeah.
So what's happening is these companies are being like, well, if I can't get you into my system to buy everything else, fuck it, I'm gonna get you on the system. Or they're gonna pull up what Nintendo is supposed to be doing. Nintendo they're estimating their next Switch is gonna be $400 or $500. Not bad.
That's not bad at all.
But the power of it is a PlayStation 4 Pro. So I'm already a generation back, and we're supposed to be going to the next generation.
Mm-hmm.
So what we doing here? Either you will have to pay, or you're gonna get less power.
Yeah.
Either way, yeah.
You just it's
a catch-22.
It is.
I mean, it really does. I think depend on what your preference is.
Yeah.
So if you're not a hardcore gamer, if you're not, worried about it, then yeah, I get it. But I think to me, and my argument is, just go get a PC.
But Digital Foundry did that. Digital Foundry, they was just talking to IGN. He was like, that's the next thing. Everybody said, oh, I'm going to get a PC. Well, if you want a PC that can do what they say that this GPU can do on the latest Xbox or the latest PlayStation, that GPU in and of itself costs about $550.
Yeah.
You still got to get your CPU, you still got to get your motherboard, you still got to get your memory, you got to get a case, you got to get all this shit. You're probably paying $14, $15 if you say you want equivalent.
But the game's available to you.
I give you that.
More of a,
No, I
better
give you that.
investment.
So he was more so looking at it as people are always assuming that, oh, I can go buy this $500 PC and I'm doing the exact same shit. It's like, yeah, you can play those games, but they're not gonna look like.
To me, you still got to do the same shit with PlayStation because we gonna say, yeah, you're gonna get the higher power. You still gonna need the fucking headset. You're gonna need controller. You gonna need everything that for your gaming experience, and all that shit goes up too.
But so my point isn't one is better than the other.
No,
But what you buy, but everybody always assumes that I can go do this basic, I can go do the bargain here, and I'm gonna get fucking Cadillac.
No.
And it's like, no, nigga, you pay for a shit at the junkyard. That's not a Cadillac.
Yeah.
And it's like, do what you want to do with that situation.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be buying it, bro.
No.
So it's like,
So so what's the Steam Deck's equivalent to everything right now?
the Steam Deck makes you realize how much Nintendo is killing niggas on the Switch.
Yeah.
The Steam Deck is $299.
Yeah.
And it's doing way better than the shit you can get with the Switch.
Yeah.
Bro,
The Switch, and the fucking part of the Switch is, bro, everything in the Switch, because everything in the Switch platform is super expensive and fucking trash or repetitive. So it's like, bro,
They based off of nostalgia.
Nintendo.
They based off of that nostalgia. They based off of that branding. Like
I want to play the Mario game. I do.
I get you. I want to play the Metroid game.
Yeah.
Like Metroid Prime 4 is coming out, and it's like.
So I feel like that, that's what I feel like it is. Like buying a Switch, and I ain't have one, but I still want one, is that. I don't think I would ever need to keep constantly upgrading it. Like I just want me a Switch and to play my games.
I don't ever see myself taking the Switch out of the dock. I feel like whenever I get the Switch,
swear to God,
especially with the Joy-Cons, like that Joy-Con drift is crazy. I have so many friends that Switch who are like, I don't want 5 or 6.
So that's why.
No,
so that's why I haven't rebooted up a Switch or anything. As soon as I got that drip, I said.
So the Joy-Con, I guess, starts to drip.
Yeah, where the Joy-Con, that your character.
That when you actually
it just does its own thing.
Yeah,
It just keep going.
He stays to the right.
You can't fix it.
Stay to
And
the right.
so what Nintendo was doing for a while, they were fixing it and sending people basically new. My
These
guys,
Joy-Cons?
yeah,
And the Switch.
new Joy-Cons. You can take them off, or you can dock it.
Cause I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, when I just buy another Joy-Con?
Yeah.
But that's the thing. While I was doing that,
They like 50 each.
I mean, how long does
So
this
this-
with it?
my guy said he had 6 Joy-Cons.
So how long you had to switch? Like
The Joy-Con
I got your answer. The reason why I haven't replaced my Switch, I think I had that motherfucker for 2 weeks. That motherfucker hit that jerk, and I said, "What's this?" When I was
From the
researching,
beginning, I heard it was terrible.
I said,
I
"Fuck
have
that
a
shit."
So I was like,
So I got a Switch with a Joy-Con, broke it with a drip Joy-Con. I ain't did shit with that bitch.
that's it. So many people they're like,
Because of that.
my guy Christian, he said he had one that messed up, and he was like, I docked it after that. 8 to out the dock. I bought an old GameCube
Yeah, you buy the
controller,
controllers.
or it might just be like it might be a pro controller that's like
Yeah, they actually got a Switch controller now.
Okay.
They got their own.
And he was like, I just bought that. He was like, I play every Switch game that I want to play. Nah, and it's not my mobile console.
Yes.
But I mean, could you still mobile it without the Joy-Con being on it?
No, it's not. You have to play.
Like I said, I thought the Joy-Con ain't on Bluetooth to the actual.
No, they
connect to the.
They
But I'm saying, like when it's docked and I'm playing wirelessly, I can't like not like undock it and still like play wirelessly. Like,
you gotta put the things back on.
Yeah.
As soon as you undock,
So it turns into a one handheld.
Yeah.
You can't.
So that's
But there's no control other than
I'm saying these
thing.
I don't have to switch, but
I mean, when it's docked though, I know when we play docked, it's gonna be on your TV.
Yeah.
Can you dock it and still play the stream?
no, the way the dock is, it covers it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's connected.
Oh.
It's like
The dock, it almost looks like you know how the Wii, like that box.
Yeah.
Imagine if that was hollow on the inside, and you would just slide it in.
But once you connect it, it just immediately goes black and it goes on the
Yeah,
screen.
you physically can't see.
Yeah, there's something in front of it. So let's say if this was in front of it, like this.
Oh, so
And
that's
I was like, boom.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. That's traffic. That's a terrible concept. Then.
Hey,
I feel the dock. I feel the dock.
then the thing is just
Nintendo really
I mean,
innovative with a lot
Even
of
if you
shit.
use mobile, I could take my dock. You know what I'm saying? Like if the way you block my screen, I can't just play like
because I think they're looking at it as when you're not playing on the screen. The whole reason docking it is having a lot.
That's why they put their budget into the Joy-Cons, but these motherfuckers backfire.
Bro,
you know
like I said, that's why I said I ain't like Nintendo. They haven't put out a console that I've really loved since the 64.
The Wii was cool.
Yeah, I'll do it.
I hated the Wii. I'm with you. I'm with you.
I'm on record about the GameCube, so you know.
That is how I feel the GameCube for you.
So we
No, I mean, I enjoyed the Wii. I think the Wii. I mean, with all the peripherals and the tactics they had, I think the Wii is better. The Switch to me was a step backwards. You know, the Wii was already like
the best Nintendo console to be a 64.
I didn't realize the Wii being that much difference.
The Wii U, what they made a mistake with the Wii U, it's the precursor to the Switch in every sense. Obviously, it had the screen, but I think the name was too similar. Well, stupid words. We ain't gonna hold you my great. But I think the name was too similar. There are reports. My mom was one of them who was buying Wii U games because they just thought the Wii U was like an expansion part. She was like, I just want to play the game.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck about the expansion part. And then she come to find out, obviously, you gotta get a hold of the
like that would make the Wii. To me, the Wii was stupid because they should have been like it was working together.
Yeah.
Make it compatible.
It was just the Wii, and again, it goes back to when we talk about like 3D gaming and everything like that. When I can get the family together, we can have family time. We can play like the Wii. It's a fun time.
It is.
But the casual gaming of a Wii U.
But that's why that's Nintendo nostalgia. That's why I said I get why they can still charge whatever because like they're gonna make games that really work with their system.
But I also feel their system is predicated more to adult families.
It is.
Than small kids. Because like I try to play with my kids and they lose so much interest.
Oh, you saying
like
adult? I thought you were saying like adults who have kids.
No. Like with adult kids, like
Oh,
a teenager or something like that. Because like we bowling, we can only go. Only so many people can bowl at a time.
Yeah.
And that was the thing. The drawback
the kids
with the Wii.
losing.
Yeah.
They don't
Why would I sit here and play this when I can play something like my own tablet or something like that? So I think that was the drawback. Is like I enjoyed the fact that like at that time I think so many systems had other workout things.
Yeah.
And like, get up and put the camera on. You could throw footballs. All that shit was dope. But we just took it and made it like kind of whack. Like the golf, baseball.
They overdid it.
Nigga, you could have just like put a camera.
The Wii baseball, I really enjoyed. I do
the boxing too.
Boxing was fun.
Like the Wii Sports is the
certain things. Wii Sports is good for a night though. Like I said,
that's it. Everything else was whack.
I would never go back to
that. Bro, I'm not playing that by myself.
I never played.
Bro, that's like if I'm trying to lose weight, maybe. But I'm not gonna be sitting. You're not gonna walk in and catch me.
I mean,
doing all this.
He had hours.
Shit, I got the game. You know what I'm saying?
Oh shit, we drinking, having fun. Hey, man, I love the Wii. Look at the Wii bowling going.
Just dance.
Yeah.
Those are for sure.
I mean,
Game night.
We was the game night console. You are right. I see what you mean about having it be adult kids.
Yeah.
Because it was, not thinking about it, it was the game night console. It was we all here.
Mm-hmm.
You're not at that, you old enough that you don't care that you're not the person always playing. You might be talking, your turn up now. Boom.
Right, yeah. So I get that.
Yeah, so I don't know, man. Nintendo, man, they're letting me down. Like I said, I wish they would have came out with that Dolphin. I was excited for the Nintendo Dolphin for PlayStation.
Nintendo, I think Sony fucked that.
Yeah.
That was I think that was a collab.
It was.
Oh, was it?
I think so. I think it was something with disc.
Yeah.
And like, I don't remember which side. It must have been PlayStation or Nintendo just didn't want to go disc.
Yeah.
And so that's how it.
And that's why I was
became a thing.
because when we used to see like not the beta, what they call it,
like the prototype.
right? The reason why I was excited because I was like, oh, so they still moving with the times. I feel like if they would have went that way, then they would have been like, okay, they would have had like I said the expansions for the party stuff, but they would have still had the console.
They would have had a higher definition.
Yeah, and they did.
But I mean, that's why I said like I feel like they took away.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why I said when I was talking about like Nintendo, the original Nintendo was one of the greatest consoles because they were the console that had multiple different kind of add-ons.
Yeah,
like so they were strong
consoles. The different
joysticks. That ended. I'm sorry, with the GameCube. The GameCube had
yes, it did.
Don't ended up becoming GameCube, by the way.
Yes. Yes.
But I don't with the weed, they're only attaching with the board, like a weed.
No, the weed had on because
we had the
Pilates
board
board.
and all that shit.
They had guns that could have checked down.
Yeah.
But again,
But there were attachments to the handle.
You put the nunchuck on.
Yeah, there was
I was gonna say,
the nunchuck
are we calling
was the
those?
base.
Are we calling those like?
No, so they had casings that make it look a little bit more like what you was doing.
Yeah.
So like, let's say, so if you had a racket, you put the nunchuck in the racket, and then now you got.
And
That's
you use
different. I'm saying that's kind of different from like the power.
Oh no! They had a Pilates board.
I didn't say the board. I thought
Yeah.
the only thing.
But the board was for like surfing shit and all that shit.
I'm saying giving me a 3D printed cutout that I can put this in that look like a gun. That's not really enhanced.
No.
I mean, it is though.
Is it?
It is.
You playing the game, and if I made this, it's just like going to an arcade,
If
the
we
shooter
comparing
arcade, and
that
you
to
shooting
the board,
shotguns.
but if we comparing that to the board, we're comparing that to the power glove. We're
He's
comparing
saying,
that.
he's saying it should be a separate gun that you have to Bluetooth
Like
sync
where
to,
I'm saying,
not being
none of those-
They ain't just trying to make money.
But like, that's what it is.
I mean,
He's
it's
trying to
not
do
capitalistic
third party
about it.
event. Right. But even with the power glove, what made the power glove, even though it's such a cult thing and that kind of thing, it was only for one game or a couple games. You saying?
that,
Like, so
that's
you
sort
brought
of
that
how
glove and you
all
only
the
had
work.
like you could play, and I had a power glove, so you could play Mario and shit because it had to like.
They had
But what the fuck was you doing? You know what I mean? Like,
What you acting like you using that? Let's take the archery attachment. You're not using that for more than one game.
they got it. They
No, they had
extra
a-
games.
I think that was the thing too.
But it's the same shit. What are we talking
No, remember that's what I said. They were too derivative.
No,
They didn't know how to like elevate.
No,
they just took
what I'm
something
saying-
and changed
Yeah.
the board and changed the character.
The power glove they tried to give you all in one. Like it was games for the power glove,
Didn't they
but
have
it
a
also had a real controller where like if you don't want to play in your game,
hey?
you can one hand your shit.
Didn't they have a Batman game? Yeah, because they had a Batman game like that
Imagine
where
that
you
now.
can use the power glove.
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying, imagine that now. You got some shit like that. You
Imagine-
Iron Man. You got
Nah.
an Iron Man game. You got a fucking a Yu-Gi-Oh game. They got shit
I
like
can't
that.
use that on Grand Theft Auto.
Well, no, I'm trying to pick things.
Maybe you could. Maybe you could drive.
Imagine
Yeah.
the game you Predator.
Ooh, that'd be fire.
I'm just gonna do
Yeah.
it. I'm
You know
just gonna over and over. Like,
You can use it for other weapons. You only use it for stuff.
but I mean, what you said though would be that's just normal virtual reality now. Like now,
That's what I'm saying.
now you-
Nintendo didn't innovate. This
That's
is how we got
what
Yeah,
it.
'cause they could have made it like a trigger game, a
Innovation
shooting
and
game, a
having a
punch
fucking
game.
archery attachment.
Yeah.
That's how we got it.
I wasn't saying that right. Because I actually said when I said they stopped, like Nintendo was the innovator. That's why I said it's one of the greatest consoles.
Yeah.
So they literally made something for like anything you could possibly do for it.
So on the other side of innovation, outside of gaming, I don't want to put a button on that one.
That was a fun comment.
It was a fun comment. Are you guys over the novelty popcorn cups?
Yeah, that shit over.
So the
cuz.
new one is the Venom cup.
Yeah, I
They
see
got the
that.
Venom cup.
Oh, that was real?
Yeah.
It looks
It looks horrible.
Yeah,
But
I just-
and I'm seeing the tune change. People are saying like, bro, we don't want these. But I'm like, they get innovative. Like, you know what I'm saying? So now,
it's because
so nobody wants to.
I think you just did. You took it too far. Like I get the whole alien, like the what was it? Doom, the alien one, the
Batman one was cold.
The Batman one. Yeah, the Batman one was cold.
That was the one I actually tried to
The
do.
Batman was cold, and the Deadpool, the baby, was cold.
Oh, I didn't see that one.
Yeah. So my thing was like, all right, I get what they're going with it, but it's to me, bro, it's what America does. We take shit, run with it, burn that shit out within 2 weeks, and then be expecting people to love it. For
I
years.
mean, I truly think that it should just be. It's just movie. Stuff.
But just sell it. To me,
Like,
if you gonna merchandise
like,
it,
should just be able to buy it. Like I don't need to get. The
But
box
no,
for
but
it.
see, here's the thing: as a theater, as a movie company, why would I sell it to you? Why not make it an event and make
because
it?
popcorn is trash.
But
Most movie theaters are serving you full
No, I get
menus
that,
now. Like
but I'm
I can order a
But
steak
why,
or a
I'm not thinking
burger.
about that as a company. As a movie company, I want you to think that you got an exclusive relic.
No,
I hear what you're saying.
No, to what you just said, popcorn is trash, but it is quintessential to the movie experience for a lot of people.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't get popcorn when I go to the movie.
No, I get nachos. Like I've never gotten popcorn.
But for people who are like
Bacardi, always nachos and a soda.
but Bacardi's every time we did a screener and anything like that, Bacardi like that'd be like.
I'm sure. I'm
I'm in nachos too though, but popcorn is. I like popcorn though.
That's what I'm saying. My kids is like that. They gotta have popcorn. We could have just ate. They gotta have the movie popcorn. But my thing is that to me scream like the Teddy. This is my pet peeve with every fucking thing that is supposed to be given as a reward. Sell that fucking shit, bro. You go to an amusement park, the big teddy bear. Oh no, bro, you gotta win that one. Why? Just sell it to me, bro.
This is part of this.
No, it's not. It's how you getting me, bro. You making me stand in line. You making me come first. You making me pay. You making me pay extra for the fucking for the souvenir part of it. Knowing goddamn well, y'all got 52 bucks in the bank that y'all can just sell it.
But think about it this way. So now you got this story that you did that. 20 years down the road, they're like, hey,
man, that shit was broke, bro. That shit gonna be broke, nigga. You know it.
About it.
I ain't gonna hold y'all to the popcorn.
It ain't gonna make it. That shit ain't gonna make it. You gonna watch that shit one time, that shit over.
Might not make it.
Like the popcorn, but the memories will live forever. Like always, the memories live on forever, though.
The popcorn bucket thing is literally just a new like hobby.
Yeah.
It don't even have the motherfuckers who like, oh, I'm gonna start collecting all of these and try to do all that.
But that's what I'm talking about. Give me the opportunity to collect it.
Hold on.
If that's not
I just need people currently don't want to forget. That's the problem with the popcorn buckets. Everybody is chasing.
They chasing dudes, bro.
Dude, they put theirs out there and everybody's like, hey yo. And
but it's a good idea though.
No, the idea is, but I'm saying everybody was like, yo, this is wild, but I kind of need that because this is wild. Yeah. And so now every company is kind of just like, we need to.
And the thing is, it's not new because companies like movies and companies have been doing it for years, right? But that's what's boiling my blood is like, it's like y'all found something that was a niche in the movie world, right? And now you're trying to take advantage of it. So as a movie goer, right? I go to the movies. I'm not a stream nigga like that. I go to the movies. You're pissing me off because y'all ruining my experience by giving you making people come who don't even want to watch the fucking movie.
That's exactly what. But that's
just to get the fucking they're buying my ticket. You know what I'm saying? On my opening night, and wasting. And now when I want my chicken sandwich and my churros from Movie Tavern, guess what I can't get? Okay. Oh, I can't even get it because now I got to order at my seat because y'all got 42 niggas in line who ain't even gonna watch the movie. Y'all just want the movie.
So here's my counterpoint to that. I get exactly what you're saying, right? Now imagine back in the day. You know what I'm saying? You want to go get you a McDonald's, you want to get you a McDouble for $1. But the Ninja Turtle promo going on. Now there's niggas that don't even eat McDonald's that are doing the exact same thing. I mean, here's the thing. I get what you're saying. Like, just sell us the mother because they won't sell it. You got to get it with the Happy Meal. And that watch probably done broke. Nobody got it.
But that's more accessible though.
No, but you know what? I guarantee you there's a couple of podcasts that, hey, y'all remember the Ninja Turtle watch from McDonald's? The memories gonna live on. They're gonna live on. What memory?
My mama took me to McDonald's and got me a McDonald's. This is where I came from.
Nah, people have memories. Bro, we done had conversations on here about shit from back in the day that you.
But the thing about that, the thing about it, and I get what he's saying.
Point here because of memory, G.
But you bought that, nigga. They didn't give it to you in the meal. That's what I'm saying. Like you got to give me that. Okay, you as a collector, we are all collectors, right? So what I mean by fairness is that McDonald's, even today they got those collectible cups and all that bullshit. That is accessible. We just got to go get it. Yeah. You're promoting it early. You're giving people who don't fuck with the movie the opportunity to come get it, but you're also making it limited time. So if you did this everywhere and I can go get it even on the second day or the third day, then I'm cool with that. But you making it very, 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 very small.
There's never been a release where there's like a weekend work. You're opening weekend.
Yes, bro.
But I can't get
I'm sure I'll make it to it.
If I make it the first day, there's just absolutely no check. Even though I party all weekend money, like I'm part of making sure y'all got no more for this.
I'm going on Friday because they sold out Thursday. So
y'all are just about the nature of collectors. Those McDonald's ones,
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm trying to say. That's why I brought it up.
Certain ones weren't. So to the point of
it's collectible.
But you didn't. I don't think you're looking for a specific. I just think you were happy to get something.
Some people were.
Yeah.
Some people were happy.
Unless you were like two, instead of four, and you got three.
But what I'm saying,
yes,
what I'm saying is, to your point, there's people that may like I don't even eat McDonald's. However, I'm a collector. I'm a collector. I'm a collector. Just to chop so I can get this.
But with that though, I can find plenty of people that eat McDonald's in my house, right?
No,
I don't eat McDonald's, right? But my kids do. So if they have a collectible, swear to God, they had Sonic joints in the Happy Meals, right? My kids don't eat Happy Meals. They barely like the fries, right? But they got them that day. They got the apples. They got the apple sauce. I mean, the apple juice that they don't drink. You know what I'm saying? But I get it. For me, it was the fact that they love Sonic. So you get whatever you get. Y'all good with it. You didn't get Tails. Neither of them was like, bro, we got to go back. But
there are people that's out there that do that. That's my main
point. The difference to me with that is I can go for days. It's accessible.
It's longer.
It's not, and it's organic because they like it already. But we talking about niggas who do not like the movie. They're going to get it just because.
From a movie business standpoint, it's like, okay, but if I create this event, this crazy madness is going to happen, and to a collector who's like when you get that relic,
but that idea benefits them niggas, not me.
I know, you know what I'm saying? But see, and I think what also hurts in your I get what the debate is, but it's like that's not the only movie in the theater that bad. So if I just happen to go see something like niggas like I don't gotta see Deadpool Wolverine to get the Deadpool Wolverine.
Oh no, I'm not sure if that's the stakes, right? I'm not sure if your ticket gotta say it, right? I'm sure it don't, right? But what I'm saying is you came to see Inside Out 2, right? You just happen to like the fact that this Deadpool Wolverine cup looks like a baby. But you're not a fan. You don't even know who the fuck the baby is.
He's speaking from the true fan who didn't get
like I wanted to get this. I wanted to get this for my house or my shop for my shrine, right? You just bought it because you thought it was cool.
You want to put it on social media.
That's it. Which is bullshit. And that's
could be that too.
Man, don't nobody collect popcorn.
I guarantee.
I know there's somebody.
I'm sure somebody out there with a bunch of them, but I don't think niggas really like. So, yo, this is what I'm on.
So you over it? I don't never catch one. Like you know what I'm saying?
Because they're usually at AMC or Regal. The AMC here is ass.
Very ass.
So it's like nobody's going to that one. I think
like the AMC would be the one I would really go buy a ticket just to get the popcorn and get the fuck out of there. You know what I'm saying?
I think the closest Regal.
So are you over them?
I haven't had a chance to really be here for it because I don't go to the AMC.
Like the only chance I feel like we ever had was when we went to that screener. And then I forgot what movie they had.
Remember, I got the that's where I got the Captain Marvel, the cup.
Yeah, the Captain Marvel, you know what I'm saying? Like,
to your point, I use that cup every day.
You didn't really say, are you over the novelty buckets? Do anyone have a novelty? Anyone got a novelty bucket?
I got a novelty cup.
Yeah, I ain't get a bucket. That's the thing. A lot of it really do be AMC and Regal.
Yeah, I got the Avatar cup. And I think it was another somebody. But to be perfectly honest with you, I'm over it because change the theater before you just change that part. You know what I mean? Like we just said it's ass.
Or fucking what's the name, Marcus? Y'all gotta start doing something, G.
Well, Marcus, and my thing with Marcus is Marcus. That's why I said it first. They doing everything else but that bullshit. They giving you the heated seats. True. They giving you restaurant quality food, bar. Like I can go get lit right now at a Marcus Theater from my seat,
and that pizza be fire
as shit, right? So that's why. See what I'm saying?
The Shrills got the
fucking restaurant. They would have got more at the theater, bro. They would have got Credible Pizza to sponsor with, right? Local Credible Pizza. And that's why I be looking at it like, bro, you can't. These buckets are it's bullshit reasons.
It's bullshit money grab.
To have people come in here, buy a ticket, and act like they like the movie.
Well,
because I don't give a fuck about
your. To the theater, though. So,
I don't give a fuck about. I don't give a fuck about your popcorn bucket if I get to the seat and I'm uncomfortable.
Nigga, they got bed bugs. Or the floor sticky. Or it's an old-fashioned stadium seat that just bounces back and forth, where everybody else got electrical feet. You know my feet, they feet.
Bro, I can't do my feet. I'm spoiled now.
Nigga, I can't go hold you.
I go to
My
movie
movie
theaters every
experience is
time.
done if I can't put my feet up.
Bro, if I cannot put my feet up, if I don't have a button to heat my ass,
Bro, your ass heated.
Yes. You don't got heat.
That's only certain seasons. I'm not in the hurt
You
summer.
Hey, no, bro, because the movie theater be cold.
movie theater.
And I don't be taking blankets all the time.
I
So.
don't think at all.
I put Brittany onto the movie blanket thing, but I don't always bring a blanket.
If you concerned about this, bro, y'all buying 2 seats for you, nigga. Like y'all laying like this on the
Hey, I might, nigga, if no one's sitting there,
There's some movie
no one's sitting there.
nigga.
You gotta know is, there's a trick to that though. No, it's a trick to that as a moviegoer. You find that row, right? It's always a row where they're gonna have like them 2 seats that are in that little with the armrest, and don't nobody want them because it's probably a party of 6 or 4. You buy that seat, right? But you buy it away from the crowd.
Yeah.
So if it's like 2 seats on the aisle, and then that 1 seat, boom, you buy that seat close to the aisle, and then you got that because ain't nobody buying that seat.
Not that
Nobody want to be knowing that they got to be arm in arm with you. No, nope.
That's a good movie. Sometimes it niggas.
That's a good
If I see
movie.
niggas sitting in the first row,
Oh, yeah, it's a great
niggas gonna
movie.
sit where they gonna sit.
Yeah.
Niggas gonna excuse you out the way.
Especially if you bought that ticket as a solo ticket too.
I've definitely seen that.
You know what I'm saying?
And you know, was it in game? I saw niggas get into it, bro, about being wrong about the seat. Like it was the front 4 rows, right?
Right.
Them niggas came to the corner and was like, "Hey, this is my seat."
In the first
In the
row.
bro, the first row.
Me and Monty went and saw what was that horror movie about the girl in the dark in the lights out? That's out there. Second row from the seat from the thing. That's how packed it was. But it was actually cold because we were both looking like it was scared when we took it in the dark and whatever. But I remember me and Monty watching that motherfucker like, bro, this is funny. Like the neck in the row.
You gotta lay back.
I
I got that once. I ain't never did it
I
before.
will say Marcus is trying to. They are trying to kind of. I don't know. When I went to go see, shit, what was the last girl I had to go see? It must have been Alien. You could see that the first few rows. No, it was when I went to go see it in River.
the round car.
It was the first few rows, like the seats start further back.
Yeah.
So they push them more.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, I think they're bold too now.
Yeah,
It's not like a straight across.
Yeah, so they removed the first couple rows and then they both the rest of them.
So they trying to combat that.
What is your amenity that they don't have in the fuck up the movie experience? Because like obviously
We gotta talk about that, nigga. I mean, screens. I need a good screen to look at. You know what I'm saying?
That's it.
Like
I don't care about nothing else.
I didn't realize till you realize that if you look at movie time and distance, it's gonna be something. It's gonna be a time that ain't got no description of a screen at all, nigga. That's the budget, nigga.
Yeah, that's the one you don't go
I
to.
do go to.
Yeah.
See, I don't ever pay for screen. I
Super screen.
Right.
It is
I
screen,
design.
and I gotta have the dream loungers.
I swear
Dream
to
Lounge.
God.
The
That's
dream
listen,
lounger and the
I
screen,
need
bro.
Dream Lounge.
I have literally, matter of fact, we were supposed to go see Deadpool Wolverine a second time, right? It did not happen because they did not have a screen. The only one that was available was like Menominee Falls, regular screen, and definitely Mayfair. I was like, no, we'll just not go.
I'm gonna give you the gym now, and I'm mad, but I don't care. It's like everybody else say from Milwaukee here, but nigga, screen. I told them niggas in the group chat, screen X.
I already know.
Like
I already know.
Went to go see Doodle Juice, and I was like, this is forever gonna be
Yeah. No, we saw Fast.
Were you in fuck with it?
No, I said this is forever gonna be better.
It sounded like you said Doodle Juice.
What you said?
Oh,
Did it sound like Doodle
Yeah.
Juice?
We called it Doodle Juice.
I was like, what?
Doodle juice. Doodle juice. What?
What? You definitely called it Doodle Juice. I was like, damn, okay, I guess you didn't fuck with it.
I was trying to say my business one time.
Doodle Juice is good as a bitch.
No, Doodle Juice is amazing.
Before we get into our recommendations, I do want to give a shout out to the nigga Zeno Robinson. He voiced the Oop in Spartan Zero.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you in the
Yeah.
Sparking Zero gonna happen every
Bro, they keep on they dropping rosters
every
every other
2
week.
I swear. They say, hey, check out this roster update.
When it was a drive.
Next month.
Next one. When they get it in depth, they're like, hey, we got the Dragon Ball Super this arc, then we got Dragon Ball Z this arc,
I
then we
feel
got Dragon
like
Ball
they
GT,
spoiled
then we got
this
Dragon.
shit.
They are.
Because they had Omega Shinron.
Mm-hmm.
And it had Omega Shinron GT.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, why?
What's going on?
Why? Who the other Omega Shinron?
Yeah.
Like, well, yeah, why would it be a GT?
But Zeno's voiced in Teenage Boost, so from GT, because he had the same fit on, so I'm like, that's obviously GT. But I'm like, oh shit, like Zeno been racking up the voice for acting credits, and I just wanted to, you know what I'm saying?
That's fire.
And everything. But yeah, let's get into recommendations. I'll go first. This is not nerd at all, but it's just a good time. Hey, if you got Peacock, or if you don't got Peacock, get fucking Peacock. Fight Night is fucking amazing.
Yeah, I gotta watch it.
Oh my God. One, this is a goated ass cast. Kevin Hart, Samuel Jackson, Don Cheadle, fucking Maine, you know what I'm saying? Taraji, you know what I'm saying?
He made Terrence Howard.
I
don't know. Damn, that's crazy, bro.
That's why I love it.
Lori Harvey.
Came to me, man, he was like, man.
So you know what I'm saying? So it's a limited series. It's about a true story.
Oh, the series? I thought it was a movie.
No, it's a series. It was and that's why it's so fucking dope. And like, you know what I'm saying? The real quick summary of it. Like I said, there's a podcast that goes through the full story, but it was the Muhammad Ali fight is a night in Atlanta, which I was also talking to somebody. I said, why is there so many like epic movies or epic moments around the Muhammad Ali fight? Well, this is the second time.
You gotta figure back then, especially like boxing at that time those were not.
Yes.
And then especially Muhammad Ali, because
Yeah.
of who he was, or
Right,
everything that he did, everything he stood for, you especially want to see him.
Yeah,
So
right.
when you in a city like in Miami or New
Yeah.
York or fucking
Yeah,
Philly, Atlanta, you like,
So yeah,
we all gotta be here.
So pretty much the gist of this, or the summary of this show, is just like it's around the Muhammad Ali fight. However, there's a big party happening with all the big time gangsters around the world, and somebody has the right idea to rob these niggas. And so you're seeing the heist, you're seeing it all, and everything like that. It's really good. And here's what I love about it, because it's a period piece, so you know what I'm saying, you get in that, that 70s vibe and shit like that. Kevin Hart is such a big personality in who he is, right? And so sometimes it's he's one of those actors that like it's Kevin Hart playing Kevin Hart, or it's Kevin Hart playing a superhero, Kevin Hart. Because of how this role is and the way his character is and the way that they joke with his character, it fits so perfect that I was like, oh shit, this is one of Kevin Hart's best acting performances that I've seen. Samuel Jackson's going to do his thing, and you know what I'm saying. And for those like Samuel Jackson is the big boss. Like that's not you know what I'm saying. He's the big mob, the big gangster.
Well, you won't put the party together.
No, the party is being thrown in his honor.
Okay.
And Kevin Hart, he's playing the guy that puts on the party. Was weasels his way in to put on the party. And shit goes horribly wrong, and now you're seeing this whole damn transplant. It is so fucking good. Like, bro, to the point like I tweeted out like, bro, I wish this show gets serious, gets more episodes, right? And then one of the main characters in the show that was like that's doing the killing. The nigga said, bro, there ain't no more story to tell. All the niggas dead. And I was like, bro, give me some prequels then. I was like, shit. He's like, shit, maybe they get a prequel of my crazy ass. I'm like, yes, let's do that. So I'm like, it's right now the whole. I'm all in.
Is it a whole? I mean, you already watched it.
No, because they put out the first 3 episodes. They put out 4 episodes now.
What they doing like that?
Like that, yep. Okay. So now, but it's
Like,
limited
I thought it was
series. No, it's so good. It is
I'm
so
gonna
fucking
definitely
good.
check it out.
Definitely, yeah. If you got Peacock, Fight Night. That is my recommendation.
I swear,
There's a lot of shit that comes out.
I've seen so many people talking about it, but I swear I've seen everybody like, yeah, I can't wait for this to come out.
Probably they say next
Next
episode.
episode now.
Because every episode ended on a fucking cliffhanger.
That's fire.
It's fire. So that's my recommendation.
I haven't been watching much new recently, but I did finally start Overlord. So I'm gonna recommend that and
That was actually good. I don't think I finished the last season, but that's pretty good.
I'm like halfway through the first season. But like premise itself is just crazy. Being stuck in a world where the servers are down
Yeah.
Right.
is wild. Like, but I'm enjoying it. I keep hearing rumblings of season 5, so I'm trying to like rush through it so that way
I got
season 5
to watch
is.
4. Like 4, I think is like the story kind of made a different change. That's why I think started watching it.
Because I know Netflix took them down, so if you
Which
are
you
looking,
watching?
I'm watching on Crunchyroll.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, I'm gonna say
Just for those that's up done.
both.
Yeah, they go. Yeah, it's
been-
Overlord been out
I mean,
here.
yeah,
No, I know that, but sometimes Crunchyroll don't be like they Crunchyroll play on their own schedule.
Crunchyroll-
You like, I know this is
I
fully
was-
done, but Crunchyroll
it's
like,
right
no,
now.
we put it out next
I
year.
was watching Overlord on Hulu. So
Okay.
I need to be on Hulu.
It might still
Okay.
be. Yeah, it's subbed up all 4 seasons. I think the last season came out in 2022.
Yeah, I'm saying.
Yeah, right. Okay, yeah, right.
Mine would be the anime I just started watching. I think it's whatever. The Millionaire Detective.
Oh, yeah,
Which is, bro, I am so happy about this anime. Right? But literally just like it's a cop show. But like I told the niggas, it's literally Bruce Wayne if he never became Batman and was still rich and was going to be a regular cop. You understand? Like, so it's about a guy who just pretty much, even when, like I said, the first episode is literally like his introduction. So this nigga's like driving like a Maybach through traffic, like just moving cars out the way, just causing chaos. But this nigga get on his phone and be like, "Hey, everybody, double the money for the damages." And he's like, "Okay." He's like, "Check." Like so his power that they call it like balance unlimited. So he's got a limited amount of money.
I just want to ask, what's the balance unlimited part?
That's literally what it is. So this nigga just does the most over the top shit. Like in the first episode, like it was like he put up on a nigga in some like sports car or whatever with his little chicks. I think it was like a prince or something. And he was like, I need your car. Like at the cop, but he was like, bro, you cannot have this car. Like you couldn't afford this car. And he was like, this nigga grabbed this nigga out the shit, out the truck, I threw the nigga on the ground, broke this nigga, like got on the wire, like get this nigga $1 billion, and it took his whip. Kicked the girl out the car too, like get the fuck like you go. Like, and it was just like, bro, what the fuck is this nigga? Oh, dog. Like,
so instead of him hacking shit, he just bought.
He just bought like niggas like. And it's funny because like he's just a buddy cop. So like the cop, his guy is actually the good cop. So like, you doing it all wrong. You're not doing it by the book. This nigga be within the interrogation.
By the book.
Like, how much? Like I don't got time for this. How much for information? You know what I'm saying? Like you couldn't. Every time he get the information, he did that little proof of the door closing. But the dude like, wow, he really came in here.
He got that money.
He got that money. I'm like, but I really, because it's literally like. You would think he got his family at home, so he got a sister or whatever that talked to him pretty much with the Jeffrey. So he got the drones and everything. Like this nigga's in Batman. Like, but he's like literally just a cop. Like, so it's only like 11 episodes. I'm hoping it actually, because I didn't see it when it came out. So I'm really hoping it actually.
It came out in 2020.
Did really? They're not talking about it?
Nothing about season 2.
Because it is where it actually should start the actual video.
Well, that's what it looked like. It was off of some random light novel. That happened so many times.
Oh, one of the light novel things?
Where it's like, yeah, we got this. I'm like 4 or 5 light novels in, but it might not have sold well enough. Like, wherever it was.
I enjoyed the fuck out of it.
All right, King. What about you? You got any recommendations?
No, not really. I ain't gonna lie. Well, it is one movie, but I'm gonna have to come back next time and tell you about it. Because it was really good. I can't think of the name, and it just dropped on stream. Literally just watched it yesterday. So y'all might have seen it, but it was the dude who played Pennywise.
Colin Farrell.
No.
Oh, Pennywise. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, it's on the start.
Bill Skarsgård.
So he's in this movie, and the nigga can't speak. He can't hear.
Wait, which one was it?
But he's like the Asian dude from John Wick and The Raid is a shaman who trained him to be a killer.
He trained him to be a killer.
Trained him to be a killer. And he fights literally this whole family that are just.
I bet you it's this.
Oh, Boy Kills World.
Yeah, there you go. Boy Kills World.
That
shit was so good. Hey, listen,
that.
I was mad because that's the same dude who was the Frenchman in John Wick 4.
I actually see John Wick 4.
Yeah, you tripping. But
You are.
this nigga,
this just come out.
he transformed, bro. So like he's slimmer. He's like in shape and shit. So I didn't even know who the fuck he was. But it almost gives like the hardcore Henry. It's almost like but it's not first person.
I hope this
So
is a sport real quick.
To me, it's what Monkey Man should have been.
Yeah,
I didn't see
good.
Monkey Man either yet.
You don't watch it.
Don't watch it.
Monkey Man was trash.
What?
If you want a recommendation, do not watch Monkey Man.
Monkey Man was trash.
Bro, Monkey Man was so trash, bro.
That's an anti-recommendation.
I didn't mind. It's
Bro,
great.
the end,
It's not the greatest.
the end, bro,
Because it was designed
with the monastery.
It looked a lot to be designed.
Man, that shit was trash.
It wasn't the greatest.
Ultra
it wasn't
trash.
the worst. It wasn't for me.
Trash plus ultra.
I
Nigga.
hope this gets a second life. But I know this didn't do hot in the theater.
No, it
I heard
didn't.
good things about it, but
59% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Oh, it's a great. It's funny as hell too.
All right, what about you, Trip? You got any recommendations?
I ain't been watching much. I've been watching Lucifer back.
It's because you've been on TV.
Hey, Lucifer's
Hard to watch.
Lucifer's a good time though.
Yeah, I fuck with
Lucifer's a good
Lucifer.
time.
I did just buy Star Wars Outlaws.
Nice. I heard
I
that.
fuck
You
with
don't like it?
I haven't played it yet. Those early bugs. I'm waiting.
Hey man, after it got patched
They
out.
got patched out. Okay.
It's been pretty smooth for me. I've been fucking with it. You know, I'm not like deep into the lore as far as watching the movies and everything. I watch some of the movies, but the games are always fucking the games.
Yeah, the games are always solid.
And they've done a really good job at expanding on the Star Wars lore in the game.
So the thing about it, and I hope this happens for you, my guy doing the same thing, but it's encouraging him to watch the movies to patch in. Because the stories are always an in between.
Yeah.
So it'll make you eventually want to go, well, let me go watch. Since it's out there, let me go watch.
Yeah. That's how I got into a lot of shit. Dish said he had a second recommendation.
Yeah, I forgot to say it earlier. I'm recommending Kagurabachi. It's a manga out. I do hope one day it gets an anime adaptation. That shit's fire. Bro, so the story is this dude's pops, he created 6 enchanted blades. They come in, they kill them, they take them. He actually created 7. His son had the last one. So he's like, I gotta do my dad's story.
Okay, shit.
And so he's on this quest for vengeance to get these enchanted
I'm
blades.
already.
So
So it's an epic sword fight, but
Yes.
his sword against their sword.
it's so cool.
And but he's collecting
He's like
that's
that
all.
sword.
So
Hey,
like I said, I really do hope it. I'm sure one day it's getting its anime adaptation, but you should definitely read the manga. It's great.
All right, man. OG recommendation, man. Make sure you subscribe to our Patreon, patreon.com/Geekset. We've been game planning behind the scenes, so we got a lot of shit that's going to be coming. We got, like I said, a lot of things that's going to be Patreon only, but like you got to see a whole different Geekset. Like I said, we are leaning heavily into the content now. Like I said, that's the new goal. Make sure you go to our website, geeksetpodcast.com. You can see all of our past episodes. But one of our best ways to support us is get that merch, man. Bacardi is about to be going crazy. Fall season is coming.
I've been doing other fall lines.
Yeah, fall season's coming. So you know what I'm saying? Get you that merch, man. You know what I'm saying? Support Geekset. And like I said, I say it every time. And one of the reasons why I love the merch that Bacardi puts together is that it's not just I'm a fan of this podcast merch. It's like this merch that you can fashion. Like you can really put outfit together, go out, kick it with, you know what I'm saying, and have a good time. Yeah, so
Have a good time.
Have a good time. You know what I'm saying? Have a good time. Follow all of our social media at Geekset Podcast. You'll see everybody's individual social media. But as always, man, this is the only podcast that blends hip hop culture and geek culture together, and we are out. Peace.
Peace.
Shout out to the 100 and what's that? 66? Yep.
66.
166 people in the chat.